Hello.
Hello?
Hey, everybody. What's up, Kendra?
Ooh, I got confetti on my finger.
Confetti? Ooh, what have you been doing? What? I don't understand.
Oh,
Oh, we start. The probably calls me. Hold on. Hello?
God.
Hey, just went live. Yeah, I literally just said hello. And you called. I'm like, what? You start. Robbie's calling. Hey, Tori. What's going on? What are you doing? All right. All right, he's coming. Bye.
Oh, already?
Yeah, already.
I have to
Kimmy
sneeze.
Mills will be here as soon as she gets the rig parts. Oh, right on. So Kim's by you? In Georgia? Oh, no reply, ma'ams. No reply? No reply to what? What? I hear the humming in my head. My headphones.
Oh, I don't hear it.
What's up? Hello! Happy Tuesday. Hey, Britta, Stacy, Tori, Flutta, Rosie, Terry. Oh, my mouse don't work on this laptop yet.
Hey, peeps.
Me being on panel? I didn't know you asked to be on panel. Darlene, Donis, MZ, what's up? Hello, everybody. Beth, hey. Scrolling. What is going on, everybody? As long as it's only in my head. Yeah, it's just the headphones. I been a little busy today, so finally I'm sitting here as I was watching Emma's live, and I decided to move some files over. And realized, oh no, I got 10 minutes to go, and this whole folder took like 10 minutes to move over, so I had to wait a second. Hey, Cousin Sue, Kim Jess, ice cream before Zuzu gets up here. That's funny. Um, so yeah, I got a beautiful rock. Oh, you're welcome, Daddy. Yay, Daddy got her package. So yeah, and I started messing with the sound. I couldn't hear Kendra, messing with the headphones. I'm like, no, come on, no. And it turns out it's my headphones that I'm hearing the humming in. But as long as you guys don't hear the humming, right? You don't hear humming, right?
Nope.
All right. Let's see one thing. Let's just test one thing.
Hey, everybody. Ooh, echo. Hey. Do you hear me?
Maybe.
Oh, it's freaking Crayon. Well, hi, it's me, Crayola, the lemur. What's going on?
I wanted to say hi to you.
Oh, well, hello.
And I wanted to ask you something.
What? Go ahead, shoot. Ask me.
Where's my fruit?
I sent it.
I don't have any fruit.
Well, then maybe you need to talk to Uncle Gary because I think he ate your fruit. Because I sent it. You should have got it like the Friday.
Nope. No fruit.
You should have gotten the fruit on Friday.
No, I didn't.
And hold on a second. Cousin Sue. I'm looking around. Cousin Sue should have gotten a package by now. But I can check on it for you in a minute. So, okay. Based on what Cousin Sue said, she hears both of us. Fabulous! We're working now. No hummings, no echoes, right? We're goodies to peoples? Humanoids, are we giddy?
I think we're goody.
I think we're giddy. Oh my god, thanks to Cousin Sue, she saved the day. No hoodie either. Alright, well, we're twisted at Tuesday. When did I fix that? Oh my god, I can tell who is who just by the way you talk. Well,
Of course you can. Loud mouth.
who's a loudmouth?
Rosie?
Okay, that's Betty Backshits. Betty Backshits was funny last night. Did you see?
I don't know. I gotta be honest. There's been a lot of lives lately and people on, and it's all like one big show.
Oh, I know. It's like we come on, she goes on, everybody goes on, and then like nobody knows where to go, man.
I know. There was like 5 lives on at one time. It was very confusing. So Auntie Kendra just said, "Fuck it. I need you to pack the boxes for the people's stuff." She put me to work.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah,
As long as you're working, people are getting their stuffs, right?
Yeah, so all the boxes have been packed. There's a slight problem
What?
with somebody. I don't know. There's extra balls on the table, so I messed something up.
Uh-oh. You better fix that because some people are going to get really upset.
I know. And see, here's the problem. They're all taped up. Auntie Kendra ain't going to reopen shit at this point.
Oh, no.
And
so who got the balls?
They're sitting on her desk because she didn't know whose they were.
Wait, who got the balls? No, MZ, not yet. Not for me.
But, all the boxes are sitting here. They're gonna get labels tomorrow. And then they'll all go out again.
We be doing lots of shipping lately, huh?
Oh my god.
I just sent out a bunch of shipping stuffs. And, yeah. Then there's more. Just start it all over again. And MC's got a big heavy one that's coming. Thank God I don't gotta send Tories. Woo-hoo-hoo. Who's talking shit about you? No one's talking shit about you. We're just talking about you.
But you are back shits, Betty, so wouldn't it be about shit?
Right? Talk about shit. Did you hear the oh my god, last night was a shit storm. Auntie Lisa was freaking furious, man. She was going off the chain. She was so mad.
So much.
She was so mad. She literally, all right, Betty Backshits, calm your pits. Oh, I stole that from Auntie Kendra. So anyhow, we were sitting here, and this freaking middle hag was sitting there yelling stuff and saying stuff about beautiful heart, full of heart Shadowrunner, and Aunt Lisa just went boo, like it was like oh my god, she couldn't respond in her chat because the hag has her blocked, so she couldn't say anything.
I know.
So she couldn't say
everybody.
Yeah, so that's what she does, man. She turns around and she freaking calls people names and says stuff and lies about them, but then blocks them so they can't come in and say anything. And so Auntie Lisa was like, oh my god, I'm gonna freaking. So she said, you know what? I'm going live. So she went live and she was livid. She was so mad at this woman for trying to attack Shadowrunner and using her husband to do it. But you know what? So we were on live here, and Crazy Robbie came in, and we said, fuck it. You know what? We know she's going to delete her video, so we just broadcasted it on our live. So, it's live on Tulies now, bitch. What are you going to do about that? You can't hide that shit. It's up there. We missed like the first 20, 30 minutes, maybe. But dang, that thing was long, and she was just all kinds of manic, man. She was losing it, telling all kinds of lies. She was saying some nasty stuff about her son. Who does that?
I know. I can't believe people who say shit about their kids, whether it's true or not. Why would you say bad shit? Because you're the parent. How did they turn out bad?
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, so Emma surprised everybody. And you know, it was really funny because Emma did like a thumbnail for her video that she was doing live tonight, and it said she was gonna have special guests, and it was the title said what it's like to be related to Barb. I'm like, oh my god.
Yep,
Right?
she had
So-
real relatives.
Yeah, and then so I think Auntie Kendra or Betty Backshit, somebody went in Barbara's chat who's not blocked and said to go to, or it might have even been someone else because everybody tried to go in there to say something.
Oh, Auntie Kendra got in there like twice, and then she finally got blocked.
Auntie Kendra got blocked too.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I need to speak to Kendra and Lisa, please.
Sounds important.
Is it an emergency?
Isn't it always when I speak?
Oh, bro.
Oh God. And the ego just goes, what the? Hey, there's Z. I see Z in your face. All right, so hold on. I'll get Auntie Lisa for you.
What's up?
Was hello everybody. Hello everybody. Dude, that was pretty crazy there.
Yeah. I missed the beginning of it tonight, but I caught when they were, he was reacting to the video from last night. So
Right. Kendra, did you watch it?
Today's? Yeah.
Yeah. With Emma's.
Yeah. It was a lot.
Yeah, it's and
I
there's
missed the
stuff.
beginning. Tell me what happened in the beginning.
Oh, there's just stuff saying he doesn't want to go into that, and
Mhm.
so there's a lot more going on than we know of or whatever. But he's being very diplomatic about it because he doesn't want to deal with her crazy.
He's actually being respectful. Yeah, but he's actually
Yeah,
being
it's his
respectful
mother.
because she is his mother, And I get
Yeah.
that.
Right.
It seems like overall she lies and twists the truth. It's like this,
Well,
which we know.
that's
but
what
it's
she
like
does.
there's pieces of truth in everything.
Yeah, she takes the truth and then spins it
Yeah.
to I don't know if she's delusional and that's what she actually thinks or what.
Hi, Ann.
I think she's not. I think she just completely fabricates storylines.
There it is. She like twists the storylines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You
To
know,
benefit her, and then with her grandson, it seems like she was saying, and he has some issues, and it's like she was jealous of him, or she's jealous of anybody who gets attention other than her. So she has to
Right.
make them look. She has to make them look bad and play the victim. And I think all this medical shit about her is because that's how she's learned to get attention.
Right.
And believe it or not, I've noticed that when at my mom's, where my mom lived down south, because she was in an older community, and we were at the pool one day, and all these people do is talk about their illnesses and stuff. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my God, but it's a lot. That's what they do. But that's their daily stuff. They go to doctors, they go to chiropractors, they go to, you know what I mean? So
Right.
they talk a lot about it, but it seems like she's learned at her age now to use that for attention and sympathy and,
Yeah, but
Right, yeah,
just
but it's
watching
all about her hard life ever since she was a child, and then her abusive husbands, and then the son and the grandson and the granddaughter, and all the illnesses and the dying and all the wonderful things that she did for them and how shitty they treated her. And why do you want to be a victim? Why would you share that?
right.
It makes no sense. It's to get sympathy. It's to get attention, even if it's negative.
Yeah, it's just
I
the
don't
way it's
understand it
bad.
because watching it tonight, you see her when she notices Emma's thing, her
Uh-huh.
she goes off
Mm-hmm.
and just instantly attacks. And then tonight, it's like he was like taken back by it, and he really didn't attack her, and he doesn't want to. It's his mother.
Well, and I think he's also had a lot of distance from it for a long period of time. So he doesn't want to step back into like those emotions and get it all going. He wants
Yeah.
to stay back from that, and so he
And
just,
I can't blame him. He's grown up a lot.
Yeah, he has his own grandkids now. I
Yeah,
mean, but his son said that he'll hang around, and if there's anything that comes up and he can answer for it, he will.
yeah. Well, his son's still young. He's about
Yeah.
to turn 21, so he's still got that testosterone mean streak in him,
Yeah.
and
well,
he's
plus
gonna get
he
to the
didn't
point.
live with this woman and grow up with her
Hmm.
daily.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he's going to get to the point too where he's going to say, "Look, she is my grandma. And it's just not worth fighting over."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the
He
way
did
it should
say that
be.
he wasn't. He did say that he was like she'll never be in his life again.
Yeah, he says that now. He's 21, and I feel bad for her because that is her son. That is her, and we all know she lies,
Yeah.
and her son knows she lies. She takes
Yeah.
stuff and twists it,
Yeah, but
and
last night was pretty hardcore. I mean, what the accusation she made
that
on
was
him.
pretty effed up. The last
Yeah.
accusation she made.
Yeah, I missed that in, I guess, either ending our live or something. I don't know. I missed it because I saw that today. I'm like, oh no, I didn't know she did that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crossing a line,
Yeah.
you know. So,
Well, and the
um,
whole thing about schizophrenia is,
Oh, that's insane because come to find out he worked at the sheriff's department. He could not, you got to have you got to take a psych test. You
yeah.
got to become a deputy, you
Hey
have
Terry,
you have to go to school.
yeah,
right?
I mean, they psychologically test you and like you kind of go through like a counseling sessions and like they, you know,
And if you were ever diagnosed with schizophrenia, that's in your medical records.
She's
And they
saying that so that nobody believes anything he says.
well
and
that's
he offered
automatically.
up his medical records to show that it's never been on any of
And
them.
she even said he worked for the sheriff's department before.
Yep. Yep.
So, right there, when you have schizophrenia in your medical record,
Hey Phil.
it's you are automatically disqualified from law enforcement.
Right.
Yeah.
If you have ever been diagnosed and you say no, they're going to look at your medical records and then they're going to say, "Oh, schizophrenia." So, nope,
Well, and
pass.
twice she had him admitted to the mental institution when he was a teenager.
That is insane to me. How could you do that to your 13-year-old child?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
almost sounds like she didn't want to be bothered with him.
Right.
Like she was too selfish and needed
I think she transferred a lot of her upset and hurt and hatred and disappointment and all those things from her husband right onto her son and just
Yeah.
took it
Yeah,
out
'cause
on him any way she could think.
she definitely has an issue with her ex, his father. Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, she kept jumping back and forth about him, and he cheated on her. So she, who knows? That was probably like the love of her life, and he just ruined her.
Yeah.
Because I mean, from what he says, when he was young, he didn't have an abused life. He didn't have. He had a decent life. She was a decent mother. She cooked. She took care of him. Whatever.
Well,
Where
even
did
like
it change?
when you buy a gun, you can't even buy a gun because on the questionnaire it says, "Do you have any mental issues or stuff like that?" That's one of the questions in there. And if you answer it no, and your check comes back when uh what's the uh ATF does your background.
Right.
Yeah.
If that comes back, then you get arrested because you plagiarized, you lied on that document.
Right.
That's look at Biden's son is facing charges for that for saying he never used drugs.
Holy crap! You're getting snow now, Flutter. Wow. That's a little late in the
Oh
game.
my goodness.
Actually, that's happened to us in New York a couple times.
That's
I
that's
just hope that everybody can finally like be done with it.
well, the
Like,
sad part of it about it is they can't be done with it because Barbara's going to continue it.
Yeah.
And she's
right.
going to continue to drag people into her drama. And
I think every once in a while we're gonna have to be like, hold up,
and
and remind people.
I really don't think Gate Smasher and Stats should be done with it.
No, she seems to have a vengeance out for them for sure. But, you
It's not
know,
even Gates; it's just Stats. And then, like last night, she kept saying, "Stats this, Stats this, Stats started this, blah 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 blah." But it's like, what exactly did Stats do?
She
Flutter
wouldn't
says hi,
elaborate.
Casey.
Yeah, she won't. There's nothing that she could say. The only thing she tried to kill my dog. But no, we've already gone over that. But she's gonna run with that. But what did Stats do?
I don't understand where the killing of the dog came in.
Because Stats let her dog out of the cage, and Baby could have killed him.
Baby would not have killed the dog.
This is what Barbara's saying.
I've shown video of Baby playing with the peacock.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, this is what she's saying, that Stats let her dog out where Baby, there are loose lemurs, and Baby, not Baby, but her dog could have been killed. And yet I sat there telling people for a while, every time it comes
But
up,
Stats never
not
let the
true.
dog out.
No, Barbara did. There's a video of Barbara showing her dog. Emma played it like what, 2 weeks ago. She's literally like saying, "This is Two Eyes," or I think that's what she said. I don't know. I've heard about her dog's name so many times. The dog was out of the cage, so she showed the video of her. If she was so concerned about her dog being out of that cage, you wouldn't have seen the dog out of the cage in the video. And the dog's cage was right by the table, right where the food was, right where she was standing, right in front of me.
Baby's not. Baby wouldn't go close to the dog anyways because Baby doesn't know the dog, so Baby's scared.
Yeah.
When Stats used to bring Blue over all the time, Baby wouldn't go near Blue. Baby would be in the trees watching Blue and checking him out, but never had a problem with Stats' dog.
Yeah. And first of all, did you tell Barbara she could bring her dog there, or you told her she couldn't bring her dog there?
It was never brought up. It was never brought up that can she bring her dog. I never knew the dog was in question. She was putting her dog at the kennels.
Yeah, and then Shadow paid for the dog to stay at the hotel. So
Yeah, and the second time she brought her dog. I was like, okay, you cannot let your dog out here run around. Like when Floyd and Stats bring Blue, they bring Blue. Blue's on a leash, and then they put Blue in the dog kennel thing here.
When she sent to me, we talked, and I said, "Where's the original?" I just looked something typed up. Oh yeah, the emails, the fake emails that she did. Yeah, originally you said, like you told me not to bring Jules.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Jules would love that place. You know what I mean? Totally.
Yeah,
love that
yeah, but like you said, Jules will chase a squirrel. What's a lemur look like?
Exactly.
But
if we said no, she wouldn't. She'll listen to us. Like she does it with the little freaking lizards, Like she just like puts her nose right up to it to like chase it. She doesn't even like try to bite her or anything. She just like follows it, and I'm like, no. And
that's why it's easier just to say. That's why it's easier just to say, don't look. don't bring your dog.
Right.
Right, because then whose dog can come and whose dog can't come, and it becomes a whole fucking thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like it just
And
like
with
they made it
Stats and Floyd, they had no place to put their dog, so their dog, and they left him in the truck and windows down and all. I'm like, "Oh, just put him in the dog kennel over there."
right.
It's so much, and Stats and Floyd were totally understanding. They know.
Well, plus your dogs were running around, and if
Oh
like
God, yeah,
yeah,
my dogs, forget it.
like
The thing
Jules,
is, the
if Jules
dog
is
out of the crate, and who paid the extra money at the hotel for the dog, and the money to John with the fish, and all the donations of all the things to get swamped, and Tully's this and Tully's it's the same stories over and over and over, and like
it
there's not
changes
going to
a
be
little bit
anything
though.
new.
It changes. Nobody changes. She does change it up a little bit.
It changes every time she tells it.
Yeah.
Like how much money before, she agreed it was $100, but then she gave,
That was $25 or
Like it's
$30.
never going to stop
yeah.
until it stops. It's got to just be
Well,
ignored
first,
for.
at first it started off that what she didn't. She gave that Wolf handed it back to her in the lobby.
Yep.
Then it came to um, it was Wolf bought bananas, and I said, "In what world do you buy a case of bananas that's $100? In
Right.
what world have I ever?"
That's why it changed from 100 to 25 or $30.
Right, because I
That's why it
said
changed because
I
you
said a
said that.
case of bananas was $20.
Right. That's why she changed it.
Right. And what world have I ever said to someone, "No, that's no good. I can't use that."
You can use it. You have other animals there.
Dude,
There's
yeah.
pigs there, for God's sakes.
The
Yeah.
possums love rotten fruit.
Right.
Don't the crocodigators eat everything too?
They don't eat fruit,
Crockett.
but they won't eat the fruit, but the pigs love that. We give it to the possums, to the pigs.
She's just like seriously messed up. you know. And he wouldn't, from what it seemed like, I don't know what was said in the beginning, but he didn't want to say much about Wolf because Wolf takes care of her.
Well, yeah, and he doesn't want to get stuck having to take care of her.
Right?
Like, please don't chase him off.
But all right, so he did say that EJ and her are divorced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And he did say that he went to a ceremony for
Yeah,
Barbara and Wolf.
he said it was a Native American ceremony of bonding them together, but yes, it's not like a legal marriage per se on paper, but it was that ceremony.
So now this is what's crazy is where does the Native American part come in?
Well, someone was showing, I'm not sure if it was Olaf or Emma, I can't remember, this just so much, but there was a list of stuff that she had put, or like a bio of herself, she had put on her classmates.com account or whatever.
Right.
And she's like telling her whole life story. And she says at some point that she
Daddy,
found
pigs
out.
pigs 100% eat cucumbers.
Thought pigs ate everything, hence the piggy name.
They do.
uh,
They'll eat the oranges, they'll eat the grapefruit, they'll eat everything in there except onions. They don't like onions.
but
Well,
in
alrighty
this
then.
classmates thing, she says that she had found out at some point that she was part Indian of some kind. And I don't remember everything it said, but and then her son had mentioned something along the lines like, there was a certain point where it started from, you know. So my guess is she found that out. Tried to research how much Indian or Native American she had in her, and
Hello, Austin.
started learning about it. He did say that she'd pray over sick people too.
Yeah.
So
And he knew the name of the tribe and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. But that
So
doesn't mean she's Native American.
no,
no, it doesn't. In fact, Gary's family thought that they were Native American because of a very specific person in the family line. And when I did the tree, we found out there was actually a silly story that happened to this person. They got a weird nickname, and that's all it was. And there is no Native American whatsoever.
Right.
So the stories from great grandparents and how it
Awesome,
comes
Beth.
down, you just don't know.
Right.
yeah,
It's just
I don't know. Like I said, I missed the beginning of it, so I don't know how he started going into the reaction.
But did you hear his reaction when he about him having a sister?
That's when I walked in. That's when I came in.
He's like, I've never heard that.
It's like, I never met the people. I never saw anything that said that. I never heard anybody talking about it growing up. Like, he was like, I don't know.
That seems to be a lot like when I told you I talked to her for 3 hours that one time, and like she never mentioned cancer. She did talk about the whole Indian stuff though, the Native American stuff. But she never mentioned cancer. She never mentioned a daughter or grandchildren that passed away, which is weird
Awesome, Dottie.
because she was talking about this money she was inheriting and where it was going to Robbie and the farm and stuff, and she's gonna build all this stuff. So I mean, she definitely
He learned about the castle.
Oh, you didn't
Yeah.
know about the castle? Rosie, stop it!
Yeah, he said she's always been saying she's getting millions of dollars.
Awesome, Beth.
And
Yes,
I was like 1.2 billion is what she always said.
Taylor Swift just became a billionaire.
Oh gosh.
Like, they're not going to just hand over $1 billion to Barbara.
Terry, it's at your doorstep. Go open the door.
This is just like ridiculous.
It got there yesterday, Terry. It's been sitting on your doorstep.
Yeah, I was just livid yesterday.
I just
The whole thing with Shadow really
yeah,
irritates me.
that's what really pisses me off. I don't care what you say about me.
Exactly,
Just
I don't care.
whatever. But lying about Shadow is just so just.
Hey, Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer W.
What are the green crystals on my bracelet? Beth, your package has been sitting here for a while. Take a picture of the bracelet and show it to me because it's been in there for a while. I'm guessing adventuring, but I don't want to say that's what it is. Let me just see a picture of it. But yeah,
Rosie,
Rosie. You can say whatever you want about me. If you're lying, I'll say the truth. But I don't really care so much about that. I'll laugh at it, and I obviously might sound a little louder, like I'm really pissed off. But yesterday I was pissed.
But the thing that pisses me off is she tries so hard to make me sound like I'm like this conceited or whatever person. And I've never been that way in my life.
No, you're just you're outgoing.
I love people. I kept you around for a long time, Barb, because I didn't mind you.
I thought you were saying to me, I kept you around. I think you're talking to me. I'm thinking, what?
No. I thought you and Wolf were fun, and you were nice people, but then you started with the whole stats thing, and I've told you from that point on, I'm not gonna put up with it.
Yeah. Yep. It was just too much shit, you know. But it's like I don't know. She keeps saying like all the mods in all those rooms, they all talk about each other and blah
Oh
blah.
yeah, all the
Yeah.
mods hate each other and they talk shit about each other. They talk shit about the people in the chat. Like, you know what? That's not your problem. It's not your worry, then is it?
No, it's
So who cares?
absolutely not. But the thing is, she has to talk. She's like the penguin in a way because she has to talk to everybody. It's like, how many people do you have to talk to and tell your whole story to? And like I don't get it. She's like has to acquire numbers and talk to everybody. But people like her like to do that. That's why her and Kimmy, when they were on the phone, they talk shit about everybody.
And
But
Barb, trust
And
me, Barb, you can try to make me sound stupid all you want, but being a super genius is a tough job. And any day you want to take an IQ test head to head, let's go.
and Robbie,
Because
don't forget,
well, you have to
Jim
check her
Jones
content.
is a good man.
oh yes,
Oh yeah,
yes,
Jim Jones is a good
Jim
man.
Jones is an honest man.
Yeah.
yes,
And
yes.
whoever would name him such a horrible thing, that's evil.
Oh my God.
I don't know, Kendra. Who would ever name him
I
that?
don't know. I was like, oh, that's me. I was evil. That would be me.
Mhm.
I did
Oh
it.
my god! All right, so I get it now. You said in the chat, "I'm evil." I didn't get what you were saying. I didn't know you meant by that. I got it. I got it now. You were referring to what she said. Okay, I'm thinking, why is Kendra evil? Why is she? I thought it was because you were actually posting whatever in her chat.
Oh,
I didn't realize that that's what it was referring to. That's funny.
Oh
I'm
my
evil.
God.
Yes, Kendra created the reference to Jim Jones.
Kendra did because we kept saying everyone's drinking the Kool-Aid. So
Yeah,
Kendra came up with the Jim Jones
and
reference.
Kendra also came up with Kanye.
Yes.
Trust me, she summarized the whole day. Look, my cousin is super amazing at summarizing shit.
And
She's very comedic and sarcastic at the same time, and
it,
she
it
made a
was very
whole
funny
big
because the first
yeah
time Kendra said Jim Jones, I just busted out laughing.
yeah
I was like, oh my God, that is so perfect.
yeah, and it's fine. Bro, yeah, he's such an honest man. Yeah, you know what? Do a background check.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: all they need to do is talk to his ex-wife or his kid. He's done.
well, we see what happens when you bring on the kids and the grandkids.
Right.
Yeah.
Careful, careful, Mister Jim Jones. Your day's probably a coming. But yeah, and Sean's such a good man.
Oh my God. Let's commit insurance fraud.
Yeah, let's commit insurance fraud and blame it on a young girl.
Some poor girl merges into your truck, barely touching your truck. Then you're listing all this damage that your truck has had as she caused. Then your neck and your back, which you broke your neck in a hit and run about 6 months prior to that.
Right. Hey, DMS.
DMS,
Hey, Ford.
DMS, DMS. But
DMS.
that's a good man. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Everybody's basically good except for you. You
Yeah.
conceited butt.
Yeah,
And
she's
wait a
the
minute.
victim and everything.
Wait a minute. I'm the one that talked him into the hoarder house.
Yeah, meanwhile, it was him. He's the one that wanted the hoarder house.
Yeah.
I'm thinking people don't even know what the hell they're talking about, and they're going on like repeating shit that they made up in their head or they heard from somebody else. It's like, wow,
Right.
wow. And Kanye sits there and gets
Wait,
Sean
let
on
me
his
see.
live.
Let me see if I got text still from Sean about that.
Yeah, that'd be fabulous. We could show those one day too. But Kanye's sitting there, totally bombards Sean when he's on a live, and then tries to say, "Well, Robbie owes you money or whatever," and then he goes, "I'm going to do what Jeremy does," click, and signed right off the live because he didn't realize that he was going to put Sean on the spot. Meanwhile, Sean had just left Robbie's house, went home to Tampa, and jumped on the live. When he left Robbie's house, Robbie had given him money. Correct, Robbie?
Yes.
But yet
Yeah.
he's sitting there trying to say this is just bullshit. See, with Barb, you got the crazy lion crap. With the other one, you have the lion greedy crap. You know, the scamming of
which is actually way
older
more
people.
evil.
Yeah, what he's doing is way more evil. Way more evil. You know. And then they turn around and to try and turn people against someone, they use like past drug history or stuff that they've already talked about against them. I'm like, well, gee, does anybody know why your record has been expunged? Maybe they need to look into why your record's expunged. What did you do so badly that needed to be removed? I mean,
Yeah.
Robbie, yours is there, right? Kendra, have you ever expunged your record?
No, I've not.
Me either.
And I actually looked myself up once and about had a heart attack when I was it was telling me I have a record. And I'm like, oh my God, I do. But that is true because in the county I lived in at the time, which is the county I live in again now, they keep every single traffic ticket you ever got and it
Yeah,
pops up.
yeah,
And I was
yeah,
like, a traffic ticket from when I was 19? Are you kidding
yeah.
me?
Uh-huh. Public record.
And then I was looking at them all going, Jesus, I
Oh
kind of
my
got a
god,
bunch.
that was so funny when at the end. Well, the last I heard it before I had to set up live was Emma had asked Barb's grandson if she actually like smelled.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, don't put him on the spot like that. I mean, I guess they were on the spot, but still. Who
Nobody
can
wants
guess
to
before I'm
know. Nobody wants to know what it smells like.
it's
Where is this?
I could not even imagine.
well, I'd be flabbergasted if Sue had a record. Oh, it's insane, man. This shit's gone on. She just twists everything. Everything. I'm so sad and mad about the snow.
God,
Oh,
there's so many texts here I got to go through, and
I just
Goody
uh,
two, goody two shoes. Aw,
did you find anything interesting there, Robbie?
he's
where
looking.
In
I'm
your
trying
text?
to find
I know, DMS. See, sometimes I like to see some snow.
Oh. Well, do we want some regular news outside of the land of Oz?
sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Okay.
Spill the tea, Kendra. Uh-oh.
We lost Kendra.
She goes, well, and then just poof.
do you not hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Now we
Okay.
do.
Ugh. Okay, let me see. It used to not do this. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so did you hear about the two parrots at the Florida Zoo that
No.
had to be separated?
The what?
The parrots that had to be separated.
No.
Well, they would swear and make fun of people as they walked by, and then they would start laughing, and people were getting insulted. So they actually separated the parrots.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm like, oh my God, it's a
Which zoo
freaking
is this?
bird.
Which zoo
I,
is this?
I don't know. It just said it was in Florida. I didn't. I was just like appalled that people were offended by a bird.
People get offended by everything these days. My goodness.
I mean, and they were swearing and people got upset about it. Like, oh my God, that would be hysterical. What is wrong with people? Have a little fun. It's a bird. Goodness.
And a parrot too. I love parrots.
I know. But, people get offended. So
Wow.
no more for them. Um,
I'm getting dinged. I don't know where I'm getting dinged though.
what do you mean?
So,
I'm being dinged.
all
Okay.
right. So,
All right, I'll be right back.
what
Oh,
happened now?
sorry, there was clutter. I'm going in the
Uh,
house for a second. I'll be right back. Keep talking. Keep talking.
she's gonna
I'll
suddenly
catch
leave. She was being dinged. Now she's leaving. I don't know.
I don't know.
There's
I
just
gotta
mayhem
run in the house.
everywhere.
I gotta run in the house. I'll be right back. You keep
Okay,
talking.
go, hurry up. Go
You guys
already.
can
Go.
do this. You got this. I'm right back.
We're still talking. Why are you worrying? Go.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Jeez,
Mm.
shut up.
Blah, blah, blah,
Hey, can you
blah.
hear anything?
Yeah, I hear the ding now.
I hear the ding now.
I'm walking away. I can't hear a thing.
Oh my God. Okay, so it used to work for me to flip my screen, but now it's not allowing me to. Probably because my phone updated. I don't fucking know. But did you hear that one of the NFL players got himself into a little bit of a problem this weekend?
What happened? I heard one died.
Well, one died, and we don't yet know why.
35 years old.
Yep, and he was found in his house with his grandmother,
Right.
and they do not suspect foul play. But the other one was a little accident with a Lambo and a Corvette and four other regular cars. And I guess the Corvette and the Lambo were racing at speeds of over 100 miles an hour and they lost control. Oh, let me preface, they had been seen drinking at the bar
Hello,
before getting
hello.
into the, what you call it,
I
car.
can't hear anything.
Now you can't hear anything? What in the heck is happening?
Can anyone hear me?
Can anyone hear me?
Hello?
Um, right here.
Okay.
Hello.
CPR hears me.
Does anybody hear me?
There, now I hear you.
Oh, jeez, great. Okay, so they had some sippies with alcohol, got in the Corvette and the Lambo, drove 100 miles an hour, two men in each vehicle, lost control, crashed, involved four other cars. All four of those men got out of the cars uninjured. Cars were injured, but they were not.
Hey, ghost lady.
They retrieved their weapons they had in the vehicle and they abandoned the cars and walked off the freeway. And it's all caught on somebody's dash cam.
Wow.
And the other four cars, people went to the hospital. There was injuries. Some children were in those cars. So, yeah, they're in big trouble. And he's probably just lost his NFL career. It was Rashi Rice.
Wow.
Whoa.
And he, you're walking with weapons on the side of the freeway, abandoning two totaled cars, like that you just caused a major accident.
Why are you adding me mess? What?
So,
Uh-uh.
and then,
Clutter dinged me with a picture.
so yeah, he's probably just fucked up his whole career and he just started. because right now the Kansas City Chiefs have to look perfection, and that's not a good look that I'm sure they do not want.
Dang.
So we had two NFL players go down over the weekend.
Dante?
Yeah, kaput for them.
Kaput. Jeez.
Well, it's sad and all, but we don't know anything. He just went kaput. And speaking of kaput, Shannon Doherty with her stage 4 cancer.
Oh no.
She is in the process of getting rid of most of her belongings, emptying out storages and that kind of thing, and wants to have very minimal things because she doesn't want her mother to have to deal with it all when she passes.
Oh,
Wow.
that's so sad.
Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
I mean, she's being very thoughtful, really, because it is hard on everybody, that stays behind and going through this stuff, and it can be a lot. And I'm sure Shannon Doherty had a lot of things, but just that whole announcement of that, and that's rough. She's not very old.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah. And I'm just thinking the whole time, like, but Dylan and Brenda were my favorite people on 90210. Why did they have to be the ones to die first? This sucks my balls.
Who was your brother passed? Ian Zierling?
Kelly could have croaked. Don't give
Oh
a
my
shit.
god.
Are you kidding me?
I would have said neither. None. Zero.
You know what? I don't care. I said Kelly. Excuse you, who drove us through a freaking rainstorm to go to a crazy person's house with birds everywhere so we could watch it.
What? What are you talking about? What? Say it again?
Remember, we lost power right as it was going to come on in the summer when they used to play in the summertime. So we got in the car and we drove to where, I don't know, we assumed there would be power, and we ended up at Johnny Boy's house.
Oh god.
And so he's in the shower, right? And we don't know any of these women who are answering the doors. Mom, grandma, everybody's freaking there. And we knock on the door. We ask if we can watch their TV.
What?
And we explained
It
why. And
wasn't
they let
me.
us in to this crazy room with these birds. And we sat on this couch watching it. And he gets out of the shower like, what the fuck?
Good night, Jennifer.
Oh, like, oh my God, we had to watch it that bad. There was like a foot of water in the street and stuff. It was like one of those psycho rainstorms out of nowhere.
What?
You don't remember that?
No, I definitely didn't knock on Johnny Boy's door myself asking if we could watch television. Sorry.
Yeah,
That
no, we
didn't
did.
happen.
And then
It
you
was
were
probably
even sitting.
Lauren.
Well, I don't know who did the knocking. I know it wasn't me. But
I would never have done that.
we got in there, and then you were even sitting there looking around like, oh, Jesus, this is weird. Because there was like big birds in cages. It was odd.
His mom used to put together, when you used to have the, oh my gosh, the little like gumdrop candy things. You put a quarter in, you turn it, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
And sometimes you could do that, and you get those little plastic balls that have something
She
in it,
would stuff those, right?
like a football helmet or whatever, little trinkets inside a plastic like cup.
Yeah.
He used to put those together. So there was a room in that house that like had boxes and boxes everywhere. And I remember one time we were there, and she he had us. It was him that did it. We were all putting it all together for her.
This was like the premiere or something. And like we had been talking about it for days and waiting all day. And it was like Dylan was coming back or Brenda was coming back. I don't know. It was some momentous moment.
I don't remember this at all, but
And
okay.
we were like hysterical. And you remember your mom was even like, go find power somewhere, get them out of the house. They can't miss this.
Oh, okay, then that's what it was. My mother sent me out. Get rid of them.
Like you find them the show.
Get rid of them. Find them something to do. Okay, that makes sense now.
Oh my God.
Because it wasn't me. I was never like,
I remember I was in between you and Lauren on this like flower couch thing, and you kept like leaning and jumping into me because the bird would squawk in the cage and like flare its wings out.
what? I
Yeah, and you were like, "What the fuck is it doing?" And like, I don't know. We're focusing on the show. Shush.
don't. I don't know. I don't remember that, but
And
okay.
then the chick that I
I
don't
was cute.
know, the one I don't know the story, I don't remember, but one of the ones that had a kid with him or not, or I don't know, something
Yeah,
like that.
Lisa. Her name was Lisa.
She was livid. She hated
Yeah.
our presence.
Oh,
She
totally.
was because she knew Lauren was, you know,
Hmm.
and she was not happy. And but she was living there at the time. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god. And here we come, the girl she hates, bombarding into the freaking house to watch a show.
Yeah, they had that was a weird thing over there.
Oh my
That's
god.
nothing. He has a kid with somebody else that he does not believe was ever his. I said, dude, that kid looks exactly like you because the way his whole all his features between him and his family, they all have the same distinguished features. Like their eyes, they have like big eyes, and it kind of like they droop a little bit, and their whole family has it, and so did Dawn's son. I was like, I'm telling you, that's your kid. You better go. No,
Doesn't
no,
Dawn
no,
have a
no.
kid with the other one too? That's right.
Tommy, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
She,
god.
she she had kids with everybody. So sorry, we're going off on a different tangent. But anyway, yeah. So
Well, speaking of that, that
yeah.
brings me to my next news little
Oh,
topic.
there you go.
There's a woman
Uh-huh.
who adopted her husband's ex-wife's baby
Okay.
because
Huh?
she died.
Oh, okay.
And so what happened was they each were married, had some kids, got divorced, got together, merged everybody, and the woman got the ex-wife got pregnant and she died 3 days after the baby was born. The father was in jail and was a drug addict. And so the baby was going to go straight into foster care.
Right.
And this would be a half genetic sibling to her stepchildren. And she's just sort of had the conversation with her husband and said, we can't let that happen, and it's
Right.
just not right. And so they moved from whatever state they were in to Texas to go through the whole proceedings, the court process, and all the things. They had to get the parental rights taken away from the dad and everything. And everybody thought she was crazy. And people tell her that the ex wife is the real mom. And like, oh, how dare you? And like,
She passed away. What? She's keeping her kids together.
right, like she's keeping the siblings together. She's saving the
Yeah.
kid from foster care. What the fuck is wrong with people?
Right. Right.
Like that's a very generous person. I don't know a lot of women that would offer that up.
Right.
And so it took 18 months, but they got it all signed and sealed and everything, and they're a happy little family. But the what that mom, because she's going to be the only mom that child ever knows,
Right.
what she went through and the stuff that she's called, and she shared her story on social media, and the trolls came for her.
Wow.
And
Hmm?
she got doxxed, their
Right.
house got attacked.
Oh?
No way.
Yeah, calling him baby stealer. I'm like, what the heck?
That's weird. Why?
Isn't
How could a bunch of people think that that's wrong?
right? I was so surprised by that. I was like, what? I don't think so. I mean,
Who was this child was going to be put in foster care? Why not? You
right?
know, if the child's going to be in foster care, does it matter where she went at that point? You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you have rather just with their siblings? What? I don't get it.
Right. I don't either. I thought that was a very not that was a great thing to have happen, and I can't believe how that took such a bad twist and turn. Like
Yeah. Even
people are,
Kim said there's a horrendous amount of kids in foster care in Texas too. So
yeah, like
that's just so weird.
I thought so too, so I shared that.
Thank you. Just kidding.
So while we're on the topic of children's,
Oh no.
there's a rumor
Uh huh.
that Princess Kate has extended an invite
Wait, where's
to
CMS?
Mm-mm.
CMS, we're on the Royals. We're on the Royals. Alert! Alert! Scott.
that she's right there, that she has extended an invite to Harry and Meghan to
Oh,
bring the children to the UK so that all of the cousins can meet. And she would love to meet Archie and Lilibet and all the things. And
I just
everybody
got
should
chills. What's up with that?
get together. And Harry and Meghan have only gone together to the UK like one time for somebody's funeral. I guess the Queen's. I don't know. No, it wasn't the Queen's. It was the grandpa. But anyway, they did not bring the kids because they have to pay for their own security when they go, and it's a lot. And they just feel like it's extra dangerous for the kids. So that's kind of holding them back and like stalling on going and accepting the invite because of the security reasons.
Well, if Princess
So
Kate wants them to come, she should provide the security. What?
yeah, I have no idea how much authority she has in that because, I think her hubby might have a little bit more.
Okay, but if they're going to be there, there's going to be security, so I don't get it. What's the problem?
Well, they have to travel through the airports and the where they're going to stay and on the roads and like all the things. And so I don't know, but that's just the rumors and it's the beginnings of perhaps some talking. And I'm like, if there's any truth to it, my negative Nelly mind is like, because she got the cancer, she got scared, she's looking at life differently, she's trying to make peace and be nice and do the right thing, and
And
she's
there's nothing
feeling
wrong.
that.
There's nothing
So
wrong with that.
yeah, that's what's happening, and I think we should all take advantage of that moment. You know, just saying.
Oh, he doesn't talk about anything like that on these texts. Damn it.
Oh, you're still going through Sean's text.
Yeah, there's just so many, but it's all stupid stuff. It's like, all right, I'm here, dude. I'm on my way, dude.
Right? Like, I don't think William's that interested in fixing things with Harry. I don't think he minds seeing the kids and all, and he'll just ignore Megan. But it just brings about a whole lot of focus on them, and we know he hates the focus on them.
Right.
But
Oh,
he's got to get
TMS.
over that.
This
He's
has
going to
to do
be
with
a
the Jim
fucking
Jones
king.
stuff.
He needs to get over
Eventually, you'll
it.
know about that. I don't know. I just let me ask you a question. Does Prince Andrew still have any kind of security on him?
Where's Prince Andrew?
Where is he?
Yeah.
Nobody. I don't know. He's gotten kicked out of every house that he was allowed to live
That's
in,
where he's at.
and he's not shown up. To the family events, but Fergie is right there front and center. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Thought that's interesting. In fact, the Easter service for the Royals was minimal at best. Like,
Maybe Fergie's in there because Fergie knows a lot of shit.
yeah, there's
And
something kissing
they
ass to
can't,
Fergie.
yeah, and they can't really like off her because of past stuff that's gone on. If something happened to her, like they just think that they'd get busted. So let's give her what she wants. Let her make her,
Oh, they're
her
gonna offer. Just give it time.
yeah. So
I
I
don't
think
know
that's
if they're going to off Fergie. There's been so many opportunities they could have by now.
yeah,
Has
but
P has
it's
P
too much.
Diddy committed suicide yet?
Oh my goodness, no.
No, 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 no.
I got an idea. I totally. If we're switching over, are we switching over from Royals right now or not? Is there more Royals yet?
No, no, you go ahead.
No, you
Okay,
can go on with the Royals.
yeah, go ahead. This other
Well,
one.
why you bringing up P Diddy then? Because I got a whole dissertation I just listened to about the fucked upness of so much. I don't even know how to begin.
Well, okay. Now All right, before you even say anything,
What the fuck?
um, the
What the
Jay Z
fuck?
thing. Yeah, I know, right? I typed that in the chat on Emma's thing earlier. So when you said that, I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? Anyway, never mind. So I have this thing about Jay Z disappearing now.
Jason Priestley didn't pass away.
No, God, don't give Kendra a heart attack.
That was not Brandon. Okay, Brandon's still alive. It was
It was Dylan.
Dylan, Luke Perry.
Luke Perry passed away.
Yeah.
Um, so
Not that I was into the show or anything.
Not at all.
no,
No,
not
no.
clearly not at all.
Oh my god, the drama that show caused in my life. I gotta
Hey
say,
Diana.
Hi, Diana.
Diana.
Anyway, what I was gonna say was this whole Jay Z
Oh,
disappearing thing. Like apparently Beyonce is showing up or whatever, but he's not. No one's seen Jay Z yet that I know of, right? I think that Jay Z, and this is just a thought or a possibility, that Jay Z is the one who ratted Diddy out and he got immunity to rat him out. And so he's just sitting back. Because
Wow.
supposedly Jay Z is worse than Diddy, but he's smarter than Diddy. So he would rat Diddy out and then sit back and watch it all, for
Well,
immunity.
according to Kanye, Diddy already turned first and is on the feds. He's a fucking fed. Kanye says.
Kanye says Diddy is a fed.
Yep. Now, let's just be clear. Kanye says a lot of things. However, if you go back and you listen to any of his rants, there's nothing in any of them that hasn't come true.
So
Just
P
saying.
Diddy's a fed.
Well, that's in one of the rants, and we've yet to have that piece stated, and I don't even know if it's true. And if it is, we probably would never know. But
it's probably some short, like nickname type of thing that he's referring to that we're reading it wrong.
well, this whole thing is
Well, people who are talking DMS, people who are talking, they're throwing like innuendos. They're throwing little things out there that no one's gonna like put together so easily, but they're saying it. They're getting it out there in their own little way, And but like if Kanye's talking trash about P Diddy or referring to P Diddy with anything he says, P Diddy gets it, but most people will not. Other people in the industry will get it, but the majority of people will not. But the thing is, P Diddy sees him saying shit publicly, and then
see,
like so.
this is the thing: is that Kanye's crazy. Okay, he's got
Yeah, but
bipolar, and who knows
isn't
what else.
Yeah,
But
50 Cent
what?
is singing like a
But what he
damn.
said is all come true. So
Yeah.
crazy or not, what he's saying is true. 50 has been on stage for years saying all kinds of crap. 50 will 50. He will give you a play by
50
play.
is going crazy.
He is so excited to take his baby mama to court about this because it turns out she's one of the sex workers.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean,
I
it is
finally
so.
watched that Cat Williams interview, so I get
Is
it.
that not something?
Yeah, totally something.
Yeah, like Cat Williams. Right. And I'm not a Kanye fan in any stretch of this, but
Me
I
either.
am a fan of people who are not fans of the Kardashians. And I'm telling you, I
Say
feel
it
it in my
again.
bones. These Kardashians are tied up in it. And I just got some of my info today about it.
Uh-oh.
Oh God, what?
Here it goes. Let's hear it.
Well, I don't have all my notes assembled, so I can't be talking about it because I'll be talking out my ass. But
Oh, God.
Britney Spears is involved. Did
Oh,
we
I've heard
know
that.
Well,
that
come on.
Chloe?
Don't go there.
What?
There
Chloe
is
and
no
Kylie.
way in hell, before you even say anything, there's no way in hell that Chloe would be okay with pedophilia and that stuff that's going on with Diddy. No way. Mm-mm.
No, that's not that.
Okay.
Chloe and Kylie, they're all mega rich, right?
Yeah.
But apparently they've been borrowing millions of dollars.
From who? P. Diddy?
Basically, yeah.
And P. Diddy borrowed billions of dollars from companies.
So
So it's
why
just
are
so it's,
millionaires needing to, like them, especially with all this money they claim they have, borrowing all of this stuff? Now they got Lou
are they
Reed involved
borrowing
in
it?
this.
Lou Reed.
Yeah. Robin, the one that was basically the one that was in charge of Britney. Like all this is coming out. They were all related.
Really?
And yeah. And
I think
so
how they're related is through this company, this like PR company, a financial company who manages a lot of celebrities, not just musicians,
no, no,
actors.
no, no, no. The Britney
Well,
stuff
that
was
does exist. The Britney shit, the
right.
Britney stuff, the company that managed Britney's financials would dealt with the conservatorship and all that. They do manage and work with other celebrities. That's who I'm talking about. It's Britney's company, and they work with P Diddy.
Right.
So
But
it's the same
the
company.
Robin chick was like really close with apparently the Kardashians and apparently Diddy. And Diddy was very much aware of what was happening to Britney and didn't do anything about it. And like, it was he in this position of power? Couldn't he have not, or was he a part of it happening? See,
Um,
that's what's being looked at now and brought up.
well, I don't understand unless he had some type of monetary gain. Uh, or I don't know, maybe she was one of his sex traffickers. That's so out there, but whatever. Um,
But look at how
uh,
messed up Britney is now. Whatever she
right.
is,
That's what I'm
like,
saying. Like something could have happened. That she was young. He's gone after all these young kids. I mean, the ones we've seen are young boys, but who knows? But I don't find Chloe or Kylie being okay with the young kid stuff. So I don't think
no,
that.
but there's different. But see, you're looking at it with one lane of vision on that aspect of it. Like
Well,
he was
because they know
involved in
all,
multiple layers of stuff. There's
right? But
no,
they know all. Like, okay, they don't know anything all for facts. Let's just say, but they know what these parties entail. So, like, if Kim
well, because
knows,
they were attending them all. Because there's nothing but thousands of pictures of them all.
right? But just because they attended the party doesn't mean they know everything that's going on. And I find it really hard to believe that Chloe, of all people, would be okay with that.
I don't know anymore because with her
Money
whole
does
thing that she
strange
went through
things to
with,
people.
It does, it does, and
and
I
look at how
mean,
she changed. She physically fucking changed her face.
oh,
I'm going to agree with Kendra.
yeah,
Like
just don't.
she went through what she went through with Tristan, and he's fucking this one and fucking that one, and all these kids he had in 2 years, and she, like that was a mess, and like
That's
she
normal
went
shit, though.
rogue off of the way she used to be.
But okay, so like, who this girl Jaguar Wright is?
No.
No.
Uh,
Is she Tiger wrong?
no, I'm not sure exactly who she is, but somehow
See what
she
I
was
did there,
back.
Kendra?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
so. Um, somehow, like from back in the day, she knows all these guys, and she like has been spilling tea left and right, and has been for a while. I don't know how she's related, but we're going back in the day to like Uptown Records and stuff, like old school, and the stuff that she's saying and calling out, I just don't like. People say to her, "Why didn't you say anything?" And she said because anything she said, no one was going to listen to it. No one was going to believe it. No one's, you know what I mean? So it was better to not be a part of it and keep your mouth shut.
Well, there's
Otherwise, you could lose your
also
life, lose everything you got. Your future could be changed. So things like that are the reason why, if like, why I feel is if Kylie and Kim, or especially Chloe, know anything. They're not saying anything, and they might be giving money to Hush Hush, but they
Well, now
also
you got to
or,
remember,
or money
Kanye
to
had
promote
his
their
toe
businesses.
in that pond with all of them, and Kanye knew a lot of shit, and Kanye was with all them Kardashians for a good 10 years.
Yep.
And
Yeah, so he probably knows. Like P Diddy probably put up the money for the startup of, let's say, Good American, which is Chloe's business, or maybe he put up money for Kylie's. So they like what he does, what P Diddy has been doing all along is he's been putting up money for whether he's buying them gifts, houses, cars, whatever, or businesses, and that way you owe him something.
well,
You
did
know what
you
I
see
mean?
the video that has come out where
That's a
he was
possibility
sitting
right there with them. I just don't
on a
see them being okay with all of it.
couch and he started to touch Mike Tyson's ass?
Yeah, you know what? Gabe was telling me that today.
And Mike Tyson was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like moves away and he picks up his
Yeah,
hand and he puts it
yeah,
back like, "What the
yeah.
fuck?"
It
I'm
was.
like, "Dude,
He
you got
actually
some
did the whole
balls."
movement and everything. He actually like showed me how he turned his body to the side. It was like, get the fuck. I'm thinking to myself,
Yeah.
are you kidding me? And now I didn't see it. I'm just going by what Gabe told me, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, he's got some balls because Tyson could just
Tyson
sit
could have
around and
just
pop him one.
yeah.
You know,
And
like
then
wow.
there's other footage of him meeting up with Justin Bieber, who looks scared to death.
Yeah,
Oh
And
yeah, I saw
he
that one.
clearly is patting him down for a wire.
Yeah.
And he asks him, like
really?
you can see him, his mouth move, and Justin shakes his head and says no, and kind of lifts his hands up even a little bit, like, I know you're gonna touch me. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
so
I think there's a lot with Justin Bieber because I think that as an adult now, Justin's like a little messed up from whatever may have happened to him as a kid, and only because I see it in his face, you know.
like him and Usher stayed at that house way too long.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And my absolute favorite part of this so far that has come out is Suge Knight from jail.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, he has a special jail because he runs a whole fucking podcast out of his jail cell. And he was
How are
calling
they
Diddy
able to
up.
do that shit?
I don't know. He's Suge Knight. I don't know.
Well,
He's
I guess
calling
when
Diddy
you're in
and
jail,
Diddy
you
won't
can
talk to
discuss
him.
fees and all that.
So he put everything he had to say to the podcast for all to hear. And he warns him not to go by the name Brotherly Love. That won't work out for you so well in
In
prison.
prison.
But like he says it so when you go to prison, like it's a fact, dude, you're fucking going. The jig is up. He basically said turn yourself in.
Alrighty, flutter.
So it's I just love like the way Suge came out and said this is disrespectful to the black community, to the hip hop. Like he did the whole lecture thing, like he's
Right.
some stand up dude.
Yeah.
And it was that warning, and everybody kept coming out saying, "Dude, Diddy was just warned by Suge." Like this is getting real.
Oh
And
my goodness.
the Tupac and the murder and all that shit is instantly back up. And
They're reinvestigating the club thing with J Lo.
yeah, and I saw the footage and I watched one of these documentaries recently before this Diddy shit. And you see where there was like some shoving after the boxing match. And so then we had to go get shot over it. But it makes more sense when, they told them to do it, find a reason. So they shoved each other. Like,
I think we're boring Flutter. She's going out into the snow.
I mean, this is they're all going to go. They're all going to crumble. And I am all excited for it because I think the ones that irritated me are going to be the ones that are going to go down. I really do. I mean, not all of them, but like I didn't care about Justin Bieber. He's not going to go down. He got messed up in it and whatever. So did Britney if she's in it. Like,
Stop
but
doing that.
some other ones,
Yeah,
you know,
there's gonna be some that surprise you. Will Smith.
that's not a
That doesn't
surprise after
surprise
the whole
me.
Jada thing and him smacking Chris Rock.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that at all.
Yeah.
Now,
That's
Dwayne Dwayne Johnson. I am.
Yeah, that really surprises me.
I'm like,
But
whoa.
have you seen? And this is another one that LeBron.
Oh
He,
God.
he gonna go down.
And the first
Wait a
video
minute.
that
Wait a
I
minute. Wait a
saw
minute.
about LeBron, they went,
Wait a minute.
and
Wait a
that would
minute.
never happen to Michael. So,
Are you?
Yep. Yep.
Hold on. I did not see the LeBron thing. So you're
Yeah,
telling
LeBron's
me?
involved in it.
Are
LeBron
you telling
is a
me there's
multiple.
brotherly love with P Diddy? No. No.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
LeBron's going
Yes,
down.
Dwayne. Oh my God. Well, do you hear he totally called himself the best basketball player ever that ever lived, or something like that?
Oh,
Right.
he's
And that's
been doing
why
that for years.
Yeah, but
everybody.
he's like the only one that says that about himself. Like I don't remember Michael Jordan saying that shit.
That's the whole point. You don't when you're the actual GOAT. LeBron can take his shoes to jail and sit next to R. Kelly and Suge and Diddy
What do
and
they
do
got
whatever
on?
they
Wait,
want to
wait, wait,
diddle each
wait,
other.
wait. What do they got on LeBron though?
He's been to several parties.
Yeah, and he's very
Okay, but
tight with
being at the
Diddy.
party is not okay. Hold on.
He
No,
is
no, but there's some.
very tight with Diddy.
When we say they were going to the parties, these are the inner circle party people that
Yeah.
got the special invites that have a close relationship, not just everybody who
But
was
you're also
invited.
trying to say that the Kim Kardashian was always there or whatever. And so, like, and she
They
got
have,
invited.
yeah, because
I'm
they were.
sorry. I don't believe she was in the upper level of the home in the bathroom.
She's
I don't believe it.
her and her mother and Kanye are all sitting there with Diddy in his
That's a
house.
picture. That's all. I know that, but it
They're
doesn't
drunk as
mean
can be in the middle of partying on the couch. It's very obvious they
no
were in
way.
it. You
I'm
can like them
sorry.
all you want, but they're
It's not
negative.
about liking them. There's no. I don't believe. No way. A
What
woman
other
who's got
family was
children.
so closely associated to the biggest murder trial on the planet?
Yep.
Okay, hang on. You guys are you see now you're just going down a rabbit hole with this. You got to be realistic here.
Okay.
Realistic, okay, about these connections and who
I
these
was
people
making
are.
family trees off of this shit. I was connecting dots.
Yeah, you're Kevin Baconing it, but it doesn't mean that they participated in the upper level in the bathrooms of P. Diddy's home.
And it doesn't mean they didn't.
Yeah.
Correct,
It's
but I
just
don't
awfully
see them doing it.
sus that they were that close. You can't say that about
Okay,
everybody
well, Prince
else.
Harry was at a party too. Now what?
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 Prince Harry was at a P. Diddy party. Now what? So was William, actually. They mentioned Prince Harry, but there's a picture of Prince William and Prince Harry at the party.
They had Diddy and Kanye come to do the hip hop for the music festival thing they did for their mother's concert.
Okay, so?
Yep. So that was in the UK at a thing. It wasn't a Diddy party.
Yeah.
You think that the Diddy parties only happened at Diddy's house?
It's not
Or
going to
any of
happen
his
at the
houses?
concert for Diana's
How do
funeral
you know what
wife
goes
event
on
thing,
at these
whatever.
parties after shows? You have no idea.
Dude. At that
Dude,
time,
I'm
Harry
telling you.
was
Robbie, you
nowhere
know I'm right
near.
about that.
He's in
Yeah,
the
but
UK. He had so many restrictions on him when he was there. There's no way.
listen, I think P. Diddy's got so much junk on the Kardashians, it's not even funny.
Yeah, and
And
Harry was at a Diddy party too.
yeah,
He can be at a Diddy party. A lot of people were. He
they
didn't
weren't
So
in
you're
do.
his
arguing my
bedroom.
point now? You just switched over. Okay, Dad.
There's no pictures of him in
There's no
P.
there's
Diddy's
no
bedroom.
evidence like there is of the Kardashians' closeness. There's no I will
Oh,
get my papers together and I will link together the stuff and show you that it's more than just one way of, oh, we hung out at a fucking party and got roofied or
well,
drunk or
hello.
whatever.
She married Kanye, and he was. Hello, come on now. Come on now. Come on.
Terry stumped his toe once.
They're going down.
The Illuminati name has been
Oh,
coming
the
up
Illuminati
a
is
lot.
like you say the word. Okay, you say the word Illuminati. It's like saying the word mafia. Okay, because that's exactly what it means. It's the same shit.
Right, but I'm saying it's been coming up a
Same thing.
lot.
They're
because
going
that's what they're
down.
in the music or entertainment industry. They're calling mafia Illuminati.
They're
Going
going
down,
down.
down, down,
That's
going
fine, and I'm
down.
pretty sure there's some shady shit that's going on, but I don't believe that the Kardashians are behind the pedophilia. I'm sorry.
100% behind.
No way. No way.
They're
Mm-mm.
going down.
Honestly,
Hmm?
no. I know Robbie's messing with me right now, but I cannot believe Kris Jenner, after having that many children, all these grandchildren, I don't care how much she's made enough money. I don't care. There's no way I'd be accepting to any of that. No way.
She put out her own daughter's sex tape.
Yeah. And you're not going to be accepting
Everybody
to
already
that?
knew it. It was Ray J. Hello. It was already out there. All she did was publicize it even more.
Okay, the
That's
point
a
is,
great mother.
No,
yeah,
but
like,
you don't understand. This is her daughter having. This is not
oh,
pedophilia. This is not. It's not the same shit, and you know it. Come on.
Dude, listen. Their heads are so
it's
messed up.
sexual
And
exploitation to get money and fame.
yes. DMS, good night. God bless.
I mean, look at what
Good
it did to
night,
poor Bruce Jenner.
DMS.
He got all confused about what sex he even was and had to go and have a whole thing and get out of there as a whole new human.
Yeah.
Thank you for
He had to
coming.
run for the hills.
DMS.
See,
I don't-
DMS says Kris Jenner's a scumbag and will do anything for money.
What? Who said that?
DMS.
Oh, I don't even see that yet.
But meanwhile, the snow is wet and heavy with
Why do
wind
I not
at
see that?
Flutter's house.
Yeah.
Blame Diddy.
Why don't I see DMS's message?
Love your face, Rosie. I don't know.
Good night,
It's right
Rosie.
there.
I don't see it. Yeah, it's gone. I don't see it. Nope. Don't see it.
Yep. Guilty.
Nope. I don't
I gotta
believe
get
all
my
of
whiteboard out and I gotta draw. I gotta do some
At this
connection
point,
trees.
they're gonna add
We're
everybody.
gonna teach everybody who
Okay.
everybody is.
But at this
Well,
point, they're gonna add everybody into this shit.
I can't be tied
And
to it. Not once.
yeah, well, if it
you were never invited to a Diddy party.
Nope.
What a
hey, I am
nerd.
on all messages. I'm in StreamYard.
Um,
I'm looking in StreamYard, DMS.
You just saw DMS's message there.
I see that, but I didn't see that one where she said about Kris Jenner.
okay, well,
I believe she's greedy. They're gonna make money on everything, but I think there's a line.
There's no line.
I think there is a line.
She crossed that line when she released her daughter's sex tapes.
No, not that kind of a line. Mm-mm. It's when it comes to kids. I'm sorry. I don't think that she's okay with. I mean, the problem is it's been going on for so long. Brittany, Usher. I mean, it's been going on for so long. Is she gonna rat him out? No, but would she do that to her own child? I don't think so.
Huh?
She actually had her own show and controlled it with her own two young kids. I mean, I just don't think that.
there's
Listen,
just so many.
what kind of
entertainment-
mother? What kind of mother makes money off of their daughter's sex tape?
Well, I'm not sure she did. I think Kim did, but she does get a percentage of everything. So,
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It
And
rocketed
then
into
my
stardom.
giant white paper and where's my markers and I've got to draw out
You're right,
connections.
Barbara would.
Barbara would. That's true.
Oh God, yeah.
But that tape was out. Like Ray J even has a story about that.
Okay.
Didn't you see the NDAs that came out
NDAs. What?
about that tape?
Yeah, like years ago. Yeah.
Well, that's when the tape came out years ago.
Well, why would everybody
I
have signed
know.
an NDA about the tape?
Yeah, but he signed one. What? What about them?
They all signed this NDA about the information of who and how and when and why that tape went out.
I want to see a copy of that NDA.
Look it
All
up.
right.
I want
Google
to.
it.
I want to see a copy of the NDA because I don't believe that it all said all that shit. Because
Google it.
but that's just proof that they were lying about it. Then they wouldn't do that. That's what I'm saying. Like there's so much hoopla and like stuff
Good night,
being said
DMS.
and exaggerated, and encourage her daughter to post Playboy.
Okay,
Oh,
for
that's
sure
right. He
this
did that
time.
too.
Playboy is a whole different story too.
I don't know, but the biggest thing that I never liked about that family was the fact that when she was married to Robert Kardashian, even, they both would say, "Who's your favorite child?"
Yeah,
And they would answer, "Kim." Like, what the fuck?
right.
Hold up. Hold up. See, this is where I look. Okay.
Look up the
My
footage.
family. Who is Joni's
Your
favorite child?
family.
Yeah, our family. Who is Joni's favorite child?
None of you, she would save daddy.
What?
On the whole question of if everybody's on a boat and the boat is sinking and who are you going to save? So that would mean which one of us do you love the best? She'd say, none of yous. I saved daddy. I can have more kids.
That's not what I'm talking. Oh my God, Kendra.
That's what your mother
The whole
said.
she may have said that one time, but the whole joke, the whole thing about the favorite kid, like Lauren would say, "Your mommy's favorite. Yes, your family's favorite. Your mommy's favorite," or that your daddy's favorite. That's been said like so many times. So you're telling me like the whole Kardashian issue with saying who's their favorite kid,
No, no, no,
and
no, no,
that's
no.
how Rob and
These
them
are
said that.
other adults asking Robert Kardashian and Kris Kardashian at the time, and they would say it. It's their home movies. They've shown it. And then it became like a joke amongst the kids where they were always like, oh, yeah, Kim was always the favorite, whatever. Like there was always attitude. That's why they still to this day have a lot of attitude with Kim.
Oh, we had that in our family too. Come on now.
But no, not one of any of our parents picked a favorite out loud to everybody and anybody.
It's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not, Kendra.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's
Everybody's
not.
going to step forward and say they were personally told that they were the favorite. I know.
Well, one of us was special.
Ugh.
Another one was the queen, and another one was the favorite.
Mm-hmm.
They all had different titles, and that was known for years, jokingly. But some of
This
them
wasn't jokingly is the
took it seriously.
point.
How do you know that?
Dude, why are you getting so upset? Are you related to the Kardashians?
No, it's just because this is what happens. People talk a bunch of stuff. Okay,
It's from
and
watching their video, their home movies.
Yeah, they said
but
it
if
on
you
home.
watch home videos of my family, what I'm trying to say is you might see that too.
No,
That's what
it's
I'm trying
different.
to say.
Trust me, it's different. How it is all comes out is so different.
You're jumping on the card fast.
It is weird to me. Like
Good night, Phil.
Kendra, but you were the only child for the longest time, so you don't.
I didn't have this argument and worry with anybody.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, but in my house, it was like that. That's why I'm saying, like, if it happened in their house, it doesn't happen in everybody's house. But I can imagine
You
with
can
6
go
kids,
feed. Don't spook
that whole thing
the.
comes up. I'm just saying, don't get on the Kardashian bandwagon with this because
I
you can
already
tie
was
them
on their
all.
not their fan list, and I don't think that they're all evil.
I'm like, Kendra's been on this bandwagon for a long time.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
watches this. She knows everything that goes on. She knows more that goes on with them than I do. And I actually can sit there and actually
I've
watch
been
show
waiting
of
for the demise.
hers.
Kendra's just been waiting.
I like there's a reason why I liked them or liked them, I should say. And that's because of Robert. Robert worked in the music industry, in the entertainment industry, and but he wasn't the way Kris is. Chris,
OJ's best friend.
yeah, and I don't hold that against him.
You know that all of OJ's
See, a lot
lawyers
of
died
people
of
think.
cancer real quick after that trial.
Oh
The only
God.
ones that remained alive.
Okay, I don't hold it against Robert Kardashian that he was roommates with OJ in college.
They stayed besties.
Not like you think.
Oh my God, you guys are a trip.
Because no, I'm not even gonna go there.
I'm going to make a chart for all of the famous peoples and explain how everybody's related. It'll be fun.
Yeah, but then
Just so everybody knows who everybody is that we're talking about.
yeah, I know. I said I wanted to make a tree, but the tree was just gonna be like way too long. You can connect the dots like the whole Kevin Bacon thing, but it doesn't mean that everybody was 100% involved in what's been going on.
Dude, the best thing I saw with P. Diddy was that interview with Wendy Williams.
Now, I believe he's got something to do with Wendy Williams' fucking life. Definitely. She was one of the first people to kind of threaten him publicly. That had the power to really ruin him to the major public.
And then she ended up just like that other fella.
Yep.
Brainless.
Yep.
Imagine that.
So, I mean, I definitely think he had something to do with that. You know, the whole Tupac and all that. I think Diddy got too big, had too much control, too much power, and he well over abused it.
He
But
had a
then
God
believed he
complex.
was and then believed he was untouchable, and started really messing up, and saving himself via giving people money and shit like that. Like
What I don't understand is why in the Cat Williams interview, which came out like months ago, he was saying 2024 is going to be the year it's all coming out. Like, and other people were saying it previous to the Diddy stuff. How did they all know? What did they all know?
They were probably got letters of what are they called?
But then they were allowed to say that much. Look at all that Cat Williams said. Holy crap. I was like, dude, are you not fearing for your life? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
They got letters, target letters.
at this point, if they're gonna go after him, and they're gonna go after people that know and have the most to say, you know. So if his life is being threatened anyway, he might as well go out there and say it, and then if something happened to him, go down for it. You know what I mean? That's the way a lot of them
They're
are
not
thinking
going to
now.
go after the
But
people
they're
that
not going.
knew.
There's too many now.
They're going to
Yeah.
go after the people that participated.
Bye
True.
bye, LeBron.
Bye bye. Bye bye, LeBron.
I just don't find that's like saying, you know, because you guys are signed to a record company, or Cece was signed to a record company, Cece knew about this, and because you're attached to him, you're involved in it because you both were at a party.
I was never at a P. Diddy party.
I'm not talking about it. I'm saying any party. David Geffen's party. I don't know. I'm saying anybody, any party where this was
Who's that
taking
other guy
place,
that's a
because you were
dick?
there with Cece, and Cece signed to this label, and it was a label party that so and so owns, and they were there. That's like that's what I'm saying about these parties, or whoever is at these parties. You know, like you could have been implicated, or because you were there. And that's why I'm saying don't jump to the conclusion just because they were
Dude,
there
look, I
kind of
used to
having
go
a
to
time.
parties. I used to go to parties at Playboy Mansion.
Exactly.
There
That's
was
what I'm talking
areas.
about.
There was areas there that we weren't allowed. DeVille was
Exactly.
married to a Playboy bunny.
That's what I'm
not
talking
married, but
about.
has a kid with one.
But that's what I'm talking about. Back in the day, it wasn't looked at like this, but you've done the same shit, is what I'm saying. I was avoiding saying this, but you've been a part of an industry similar to what they.
It wasn't even close to similar to this.
No, gosh, man. Okay, right now, if Kendra was going to tell the story, The
Yeah.
way she's telling the story now, like Kim being at one of P Diddy's parties, she could have done the same with you being at so and so's party back in the day.
Except for the fact that I'm not a multimillionaire and I didn't receive millions of dollars as hush money.
Okay, so you may have seen something, Robbie. You have seen things before, correct?
Well, I've seen things.
Thank
Yeah.
you. This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is someone going to come and attack you for being there because you've seen something, you didn't say it, or you saw something? You know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm saying. I'm
But back
trying
in
to
that
say.
day, Lisa, what was I going to say? Oh, so and so was doing big rails.
Right. I
I
mean, I'm
mean,
just saying though, but it was different back then. But it's the same thing
yeah,
as if you were at a party.
we didn't take children and fuck them and fucking tie them up and beat them.
I don't think that they knew that was going on. What if that was going on somewhere in one of those rooms that you weren't allowed to go into? That's what I'm talking about. You have no idea what was going on in the rooms you couldn't go into. I would have assumed that that's just off limit part of the house. You know what I mean? Back in the day, that's what I would just totally assume. But that's what I'm talking about. There's areas that were part of his house that people were obviously hanging out at. But
okay, but there's also no pictures anywhere of me sitting on Hugh Hefner's bed. I've never even seen Hugh Hefner's room. Kardashians, there's
well, I don't know. P. Diddy let people in his room. I don't know.
Yeah, but P. Diddy's house is attached to the old Playboy mansion with the underground tunnels.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You can't just
P. Diddy
assume
wasn't even a thing in the fucking early 90s.
He
was a nobody.
My point.
He didn't own the house. He didn't own the house next door.
You're missing my point. My point is, just like somebody being at a P. Diddy party can be associated or accused right now, if anything, God forbid, which they probably weren't, but God forbid, was going on at a Playboy Mansion party or any other party that you and Cece were at, you could have been associated too. That's what I'm saying. Don't assume.
There's no pictures of us in those part of the houses. There's pictures of the Kardashians in P. Diddy's room. What?
How do you know it was P. Diddy? How do you know
That's
it was P.
not
Diddy's
apples
bedroom?
and oranges. That's you're talking.
How do you know it was P. Diddy's bedroom? Maybe it was another bedroom in the house. You don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Why were they in bedrooms?
Yeah, why were they in bedrooms? I was never in a bedroom in the Playboy Mansion.
All right. Well, we're talking about a Playboy Mansion. How many other parties were you at?
Lots, but I didn't go in bedrooms.
Okay, well, I'm sure parties exist and there's bedrooms. I mean, how many living rooms are in these houses? You know what I mean? There's bedrooms. These are we're talking about mansions here. I'm just saying, don't assume.
This is what I think. I think Mama Jenner was in the know. I think Kim was in the know, and it came from Kanye. I think that Kylie and Kendall were like, "Don't tell me, we don't want to know." I think Chloe.
Why that? Why do you think Kylie and Kendall were like, "Don't tell me, I don't want to know"?
Because they were in a different group than the older ones, and they were like doing things differently and with a different group of people.
Well, I believe they were all on a plane going to a P. Diddy party not too long ago.
Right, but because now they're older.
Right, and obviously, according to you, would know what's going on.
No, because
yeah,
they've kept them separate from it, because in the photos they do not show up in the same scenarios as the others.
You're going by a snapping photo that's. Oh my God. Okay, whatever. Robbie, I'm quite surprised at you. Hey, Olap.
I just don't think they're innocent. I'm sorry. I don't think anyone who was involved with P. Diddy businessly is innocent.
I'm sorry. I can't accuse everybody that was involved with him. He was involved with a whole slew of fucking people. He may have had something to do with, let's say, him and Kris Jenner had a deal, or he put up money for something. I'm not, and this goes for other people. I'm not just saying the Kardashians, but I'm just saying you can't attack just the Kardashians because they're the favorite people to attack or something. I don't know. But there's other celebrities that you can't that have been to his parties that you can't attack either. That probably are in pictures that you can't attack either because you don't know.
It's like Howard Stern says, I wasn't
Howard
even
Stern was at the
allowed.
party,
He said I wasn't even allowed in the house.
but there was pictures of him at the party.
Outside.
Okay, so what? It's kind of like standing in line at the huge party that's going on at the Limelight or something, and the
Half
doorman letting the
dressed and
pretty
like
people
bombed
in
out
and
of
not
your
the ugly
mind
people
though in a
in.
bedroom with Diddy and other people is just different.
Yeah.
The only thing that I will agree to saying, is the fact that Kim Kardashian totally admits to taking ecstasy, and apparently the drinking and the ecstasy that was going on involved in these rendezvous was a big thing that happened at B Diddy parties.
I don't think that she's innocent.
I don't think she was involved with
I don't
children.
think she was orchestrating it, but I think she very
I don't
much.
think she's involved with children like that.
But you say children like 5-year-olds.
I
Yeah.
don't think
Like
she's involved with 13-year-olds either.
the only 13-year-old was apparently Bieber.
Apparently not. Usher was 10 when he first started going to Diddy's.
He was older than 10, I thought.
No, he was. That's what they said, but no, they found out he was 10.
And
But you're
Usher's
not talking about
mom's
just Usher and Bieber. You're talking about
and
Chris
Usher's
Cross. You're
mom's
talking about
suing what?
Sue and P Diddy for taking Usher's virgin.
I don't know, why does she
I
get the
don't know
rights to
how
sue for that?
it does. I don't know what she does either, but you know, that seems like a little bit of a crazy thing, but who knows? You're gonna find a lot of shit that was crazy. I know it said he was 13. However, they went back and he's actually been hanging out with P Diddy since he was 10.
I think maybe he was 13 when he moved in.
When he stayed at the flavor camp, probably.
Well, he lived with them for like a year.
Yeah.
I think he was older when he did that part of it, but
I just don't think that you can accuse everybody that's in pictures with him.
I just
well, I'm not, but to them I don't find them to be innocent. And I feel what they need to do is go to Caitlyn. Caitlyn will spill the beans.
Yeah, because he didn't keep a secret for almost all his life. What?
That was his own personal
And you don't think anything like this?
transgender crap.
Okay. Okay, so if P. Diddy was gay and or bi and doing all these things, you don't think it's a personal thing? Not when he involves
Personal
all these
thing.
other people. Yeah, like I just don't think that Caitlyn is that trustworthy. Trust me, if it was going on, Caitlyn knew. I don't even like calling him Caitlyn, to be honest with you. It's Bruce to me. Right. And he was also a producer, Kim. So who knows? I mean,
I wonder if they had lollipops.
you never know. Kim K may have actually been seduced by this producer dude. She wanted fame. Clearly, always said it. And all these girls that were part of the P. Diddy shit, R. Kelly with Aaliyah. What's the other girl? Little Kim, Foxy Brown. All these girls that all wanted fame and stuff like that, just the way Kim did. How do you know this producer, who a lot of the producers involved with P. Diddy were doing this shit, didn't, and they were all on ecstasy, and Kim admitted that. How do you know she didn't? How do you know he
Ultimately,
didn't take advantage of her? He married her. How do you know that she wasn't in the situation that Aaliyah was in with R. Kelly?
the
Maybe
biggest
that's how it all started with the Kardashians and all this bullshit.
the
Could
biggest
be.
takedown is going to be when Jay-Z and Beyonce go down.
I don't think Jay-Z's gonna go down. I really think that since he's been like hiding out, I think he turned that evidence over on P. Diddy.
People that hide out are guilty.
Well, I'm not saying he's innocent. I think he's worse, but he's smarter. P Diddy's gotten so like the whole like Robbie said, the God complex. I think he started screwing up, and that's why it's all coming out. He's not. He's he's whatever his little organizational skills were or whatever. He's failing at them. He's getting too wasted. He's doing too much. He's messed up his whole thing, and thank God because that's how it's going to come out. And it's not going to. Hopefully, it won't happen anymore. But I think
Their
Jay Z
brains
was
got
involved.
fried.
Yeah, I think Jay Z was more involved. He was smarter about what he did or his involvement in it, and he figures this whole thing's coming down because there was. I mean, think about it. The whole P Diddy thing came up with Tupac again. How long ago? How it's just
Well,
started coming up, and now it's been saying like what for the past year or something like that. I really think that Jay Z ratted P Diddy out,
they're looking
and he's
into
got immunity.
that
If
shooting
Jay
where
Z
that
doesn't go
woman
down,
has the bullet in her face still.
yep, they ignored her. Now all of a sudden she's popping up like crazy because she knows damn well it was him, and that J Lo she saw J Lo hand him the gun. Now,
Yeah, and she's willing to have them take the bullet out of her face to
uh,
prove that it's him.
yeah.
And I hope J-Lo goes down too.
Well, why? How come he has all his girls holding the guns? He did it with Kim Porter, he did it with Cassie, and he did it with J-Lo.
It's
Because the
They were always
girls,
holding a
intimidation.
gun
a
for him.
woman's going to get less time because she's going to say it's for defense.
Yeah, so he's got rituals for everything he does. And that's what I'm saying. I think he's starting to screw up on his ritual or how he had it so secured and it's messed up. Like, don't be surprised if all this comes out, he gets busted and Jay-Z doesn't go down. Because there's no way with the involvement between Jay-Z and P. Diddy that Jay-Z, and I mean, everybody's already saying it, and I mean, they all have like certain proof and stuff like that. Like, I don't know how Jay-Z is going to get away with it, but if he turns state's evidence against P. Diddy and claimed, I'll tell you whatever you want to know, I want full immunity, then that's why he doesn't go down, you know?
Yeah.
He supposedly paid that guy that's in jail for Tupac. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Tupac, the shooting at the club. He paid that guy $1 million to go to jail for him for like 9 years and take the blame.
Oh, why would you do that? It's so
Good
horrible.
night, Kimberly.
We have no greens.
I have to get a drink. Y'all are freak. Y'all are like just not paying attention to reality. So
Oh my God.
Robbie of all people who've been to these industry parties knows that shit goes on and still gonna sit there and try and blame the Kardashians. Whatever.
I'm gonna make a little flow chart so everybody who's lost can understand who's all the names are.
What?
I'm gonna make a chart of all of the names of the peoples and how they're all related. Just
Yeah,
just
you
for
got to.
informational, so everybody is on the same page, knowing who all the players are. Doesn't mean
How far
anybody's
down you
guilty
gonna
or
go on that
innocent.
tray? How far down you gonna go on that tray? I want to see if that tree leads to poison. Just saying.
It
No.
doesn't. Nice try, though.
Go down. Go to the record labels. Go all the way to the record labels. Go down that tree. You never know who
Robbie
you'll
covered his
find.
ass. Why do you think he lives where he lives with a bunch of crocodigators?
Right?
All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves and say how crazy I am to believe it. Not everybody's guilty in this.
Everybody's guilty except the
Yeah, I got
Kardashians.
intuition too, I know things.
Is your intuition buzzing that the Kardashians are going down?
I
She
just,
is. This is so fun to work her up.
it's too easy.
It is. It really is.
Oh God. And you were the one that brought up the Diddy.
Yeah, I know.
What were you originally trying to bring up about that?
I watched the Wendy O. Williams video thing.
Oh,
That was creepy. Her long pause
Her
when
bugged out eyes.
he says, I met your son.
yeah, that
Yeah.
when she freaked out.
Why is that? How many people knew and didn't say a fucking thing?
That was like a big old warning to her.
Yeah. Yes, it was. And I don't care who you are, you watch that video, you can tell it's a warning.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, and I really think that her ex either works for Diddy or something.
he had something to do with
With
one
Diddy.
of the companies under him,
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely. Shady shit. All
Or
I
he
know is
was invited to one of the freak offs.
But I can't. I know the fact that we just so calmly say that with freak offs.
that's the
Which
problem. The more that comes out with this, the more people are talking about it. It's almost like the less important it all becomes.
It's just so unbelievable that this insanity went on at such a high level for
But it,
so long.
yeah, and but it makes it like um almost acceptable. Like everybody's, whoop,
uh,
okay, he did it. Okay, he did it. Like
that's what I get pissed off about. Because I guarantee if I would have flipped out on that, I would have wound up
oh,
dead, but I would have flipped out.
same here. Same here. And that's like, but what's sick about it is this kind of stuff's been going on for years. And not just with this part of the industry. This has been on the other. Where do you think P. Diddy learned it from?
Paula Dean is involved.
Ugh.
Olaf
Under,
said.
no,
Olaf
Olaf
said
said,
so.
But we got more important problems here. Tori's talking about thermostats for transmissions.
Oh my
what?
god.
Yeah, we've got some problems with the vehicle.
Thermostat. Oh my god. I got a rack and pinion issue. Okay.
Which car's that for?
The black truck, mine. But we were actually able to drive it this morning to where because Gabe's truck we had at the place where he stores his tools and stuff. So we switched the cars out and we were able to drive it and get it there. So, but he lost power steering completely. So,
So it's the power steering out, not the rack opinion.
I don't know. The mechanic he took a picture of it and sent it to his mechanic. He just couldn't work on it yet, and he said it was the rack and pinion, but we lost power steering. I don't know.
I
But
don't know enough about
nothing else
that to even comment. So
yeah, nothing else seems to be wrong with the truck except has been wrong with the truck for a while, and this is like a year or so ago. Is they replaced the thermostat in it, and when they did, they put a bigger thermostat than what's supposed to be in there. But it's okay. It's just it causes an issue with the AC of the heat, and which is why there's no AC in that truck. But like Gabe thinks that it's getting stuck again. So that's the only other thing I know that's wrong with the truck. If the shop sells
hi,
products in
Joyce.
plastic, why do they charge for plastic bags? I don't know.
Because they have to pass on the plastic charge because of the um, environmental laws for plastic.
Hello, Joyce. Oh, this computer says it's 9:08. It's not 9:08.
It's on California time.
Yeah. We got to change that. There we go. It won't let me. Okay. It is.
Oh my God, everything's loud.
Why is it loud?
Where? Where's it loud?
Um, I'm just playing with these
Right
listening
down the
things.
street, it must be a P. Diddy party.
P. Diddy party. Huh.
It is. What? I do not like the regular mouse on laptops. I need my wireless mouse.
You don't like the pad?
No, I don't.
So why don't you plug in your wireless?
Because it's Central Time. Easter Island, no. Mountain Time. No, I need Eastern Time. Dang it.
I think it's your intuition telling you that it's P. Diddy and the Kardashians. Because notice it's on West Coast time. Where do both them live? The West Coast.
Oh,
I think that's what it is, Kendra.
that's
Kendra, I got it.
what?
It's her mom from the beyond keeps changing her clock to West Coast time because she's saying, Lisa, face the facts. It's true. Robbie and Kendra are right.
Not. Not.
Uh,
That was weird. It knocked me out when I changed the time.
See? See?
it's
What?
not letting you.
Your mom's knocking you out of there.
It ain't my mother. My mother knows.
Yeah, knows that they're guilty.
No.
Oh my
I'm telling you right
God.
now. I get the feels about people, and there's certain people like I don't like or never liked, and there's a reason why, and I'm usually correct on that. I don't have those kind of issues with certain people. So I'm not gonna think they are guilty. But I never
Dude,
liked P. Diddy.
they creep me out. P. Diddy creeps me out.
Yep.
Jay-Z creeps me out. And I've
Yep.
always said there's something creepy about them.
Yep.
Nicki Minaj totally creeps me out.
Yep. I'm not. And then she's come up in this now too.
Of course she has. You know, she probably was one of the chicks in them.
Sex workers.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? It's just sad, and it just makes me wonder, like,
What's sad about it is that, people like
these
Biggie
kids
Smalls
are
had to
involved.
die. People like Tupac had to die.
Well, to me, what's sad is the children involved. These people with children. Yeah, what kid,
It,
that's like a little popular, or whatever, may not want fame and cars and a house and all, you know what I
oh
mean?
yeah, P
Like, you
Diddy
can't
takes them to their
blame,
house, shows them everything you're gonna get. They're gonna be like, I'm in.
yeah, like, what kid wouldn't do that? You can't blame Jeff Bieber, you can't blame Usher, and trust me, at a very early age with all that's going on, um, they learn really quickly to keep their mouth shut.
Yeah, you can't blame the
So, I mean,
Kardashians. Look how famous they got.
What is that? Why is it beeping? What a phone.
But people are and will. But it's just messed up. But what bothers me, like, see, when you go back and you start talking about like the hard rock days and the bands and stuff like that, and you want to tell me that things like that was going on then, I'll get really offended by it. You know.
That's the right one.
Listen, dude, it's
I
I
don't get
don't even.
offended like I'm hurt. I get offended because it was an industry that I was involved in that like we were all wholeheartedly working in, and there was so much invested in it, and to not see any of that and to be told that world was different than what you lived in and what you saw, that offends me.
Listen, I left that whole industry when Crayola Kids was we were signed to Hollywood Records with Peter Paterno.
Terry,
And
you're scaring me now.
I didn't want anything to do with the total control issue that the record companies had.
And you let go, man.
And it
And
just got worse.
all that. All that. I did it. I did music because it was fun.
It doesn't feel like it fits.
Yeah, I mean, I love music. I love being a part of it. I had a lot of. I regret absolutely nothing.
There's different sizes of those things.
I don't. It made me who I am today.
Exactly. But to turn around now and to go back into that world and look at it like there were rings like this. God, Ken, you're so loud. To look at it like.
So if you want, we can put it in, and I can go get it. I guess if you want, but.
Go get it, Gary.
Go get it, Gary.
Hey, Gary, pick me up a double and animalized fries.
Animal style or not?
Yes. Please.
But yeah, just to look back at the industry and think that all this stuff was going on in it.
Well, back when we were in it, it was who's David Geffen going to offer a record deal to sleep with?
Right.
And I was always like, oh, hell no, I'd never sign with Geffen.
Yeah. And it's like, where did this start? But the thing is, like, look, when they were talking about, like, Harvey Weinstein and all that, and it's been going on for years and years and years and years. I'm like, okay. I'm like, but I didn't see it in the music industry. I didn't. I totally did not.
Right.
The first time I saw the mafioso Illuminati type shit was with West and GNR, and that was in the 90s. So obviously that shit was going on, or it was starting to get worse.
That was in the early 2000s, wasn't it?
90s. The 94, 5?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already left by then.
Who's the one that's married to Catherine McVie?
Catherine McVie. Who is Catherine McVie?
The name is familiar to me right now.
I don't know.
But like to go back and look at that, it's like holy shit. But then now all of a sudden, boom! Now it's the music industry. It's like hold on, and you go back to this, and when they're talking about when it all started, they're talking about 97. I'm like, well, then that's why I didn't. Plus, I wasn't involved in the hip hop. I did Naughty by Nature. That's it.
Catherine McVie's from American Idol. Who's she married to?
Kendra.
She's married to David Foster.
Oh. See, now he's another.
He's another one that's going to be wrapped up in this shit, but he's like old as can
He's
be.
a songwriter. He's a songwriter, musician, but he's wrote a lot of known songs. A lot. He was married to Yolanda from the Beverly Hills Housewives, and he done her wrong, and ended up with this girl.
With a youngin'.
Yep, because they can. Whatever.
But he was the stepdad to Caitlin's kids at one point, wasn't he?
David Foster?
Because he was with Linda Thompson.
Oh, the other ones. Possibly. That would be Bruce's older kids.
Yeah, Brody and Bryce or something.
Brody and Brandon.
Yeah, that.
But he's also got other children. There's an older brother and then another daughter. There might be two more boys, but I know there's a one boy and a girl.
Oh, you're talking
And
about
then,
Caitlin.
yeah, Bruce's kids. There's a boy, a girl, and then there might be another boy there, but then there's Brandon and Brody, and then Kylie and Kendall.
I don't know. It's just it's so different than it was in the 90s and 80s.
Bert.
That's one of the older sons from the first
Bert
marriage.
and Cassandra.
Yeah.
Bert and Ernie.
Yeah.
Bert and Ernie. You sound like Bert
Brandon's
and Ernie.
cool. Brandon's cool. Brody's cool on a different level. But that's the old one.
I like when he was married to the blonde, and they
now
had
you're
their
gonna
little.
go into a whole different thing now. If you're gonna go into Bruce's kids and then Brandon and Brody and then they're because Brandon's been married and he's with somebody else now. He's got 3 kids, I believe, a set of twins. And
wait till they tie Ozzy to this.
I don't know how Ozzy's gonna be like, fuck that.
They already talked about it on the podcast.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh my god.
They're going to tie Kelly to it.
You have to not listen to it, but watch the YouTube video because you see their reactions, and Jack gets into it with Sharon. He doesn't let her get away with acting like, you don't know that musicians do crazy shit.
Yeah.
And she was trying to say that at first. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the crazy shit back then was snorting ants or
Right, he pissed on the Alamo. That was a big problem.
I could totally see that though. Him going to go to the bathroom and freaking not realizing that's the Alamo. I could totally see it. Like he cared. But that's the crazy stuff that we heard back then.
Oh man.
Trashing hotels and
the drugs and
Gary made me a nuts bracelet.
There's the groupies too.
Yep. I think we're just sex workers, Robbie.
Oh, that's what you call them nowadays?
I guess so. Yeah.
I have chocolate chip cookie dough in the fridge.
Oh, I got ice cream in the fridge.
Because I'm nuts.
Yeah, you are nuts. It is, but it's too small for you.
Is it?
I would assume.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Dolly
Well,
Parton isn't.
No.
I'm pretty sure you can get her in that tree. That's what I'm saying. That tree would just go down.
Yeah, because Dolly likes hip hop.
No, because Dolly's a songwriter.
Now we all know who Jolene is.
Yeah. She was one of the sex workers.
Oh my god. Y'all are
Well, who's her goddaughter?
Miley.
See where I'm going with this?
I can buy me some flowers.
Oh man.
Draw my name in the sand. Talk to myself for hours. Where's Flutter?
She's looking for cookie dough in the woods.
In the woods? Why would you find cookie dough in the woods?
Because she's got a tap in the tree and it comes out of the tree.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing in the woods.
What is she in, like Munchkin Land or something?
She can find magical crystals. Why can't she find cookie dough under the
Magical
trunk of a tree?
Right?
Didn't like the Little Red Riding Hood or Heckle and Jekyll? Hansel and that one.
Ugh. Olap. In Jesus' name I lie. Amen. Olap.
Just saying.
Got me some ice cream. Got me some ice cream. So did you have victims out in the woods?
And you can't have
What?
T. Diddy offered Cat Williams $50 million
who?
Yeah,
4
turn it down.
times.
Turn it down.
4 times.
That's a
I don't
lot of
know.
money.
That's a lot.
Oh yeah, Ludacris was the other one.
Really?
They named Chris Brown,
Of course, Chris Brown.
Cuba's Bye-Bye.
Cuba Gooding, see ya.
That's sad. I liked Cuba.
Me too.
His
I thought he
dad
was.
was.
I thought he was a good person.
Cuba Gooding Jr. Now you got Tom Cruise.
I think that the Scientology people are more powerful, and they'll
Now you
protect
got
that
Scientology.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to tie Scientology to it.
Yeah, I think they stayed away from those freaks.
Ah.
The two biggest ones in
I
there.
think Leah Remini would have already outed it.
Well, she's outed a lot. I'm pretty sure there's stuff she doesn't know. Will Smith's already in it.
Yeah, Will's in there. So with his wife.
Jada Pinkett supposedly got the Crisscross Boys over to the house. You know what I mean?
She was the one who was all involved in Tupac. She's one of the originators.
Yeah. She knows exactly what happened to Tupac, and
I do not like her. I never did.
I never did either.
I don't know how she ended up getting this Red Table Talk thing.
Well, she just developed it herself.
Oh, really? Nobody was involved in that shit? Okay, dealer just came by.
Ask him if he has any Diddy specials.
He just pulled up in what's-his-face's driveway.
who did?
Dude, I would so do that. I would so
His
yell that
dealer.
out.
Who?
Like, do
Lisa?
you serve to Diddy too?
The Creeper's dealer.
Oh.
I've been like a little MIA. I haven't seen anything going on lately. None. It's been quite quiet.
Have you seen Jeannie at all?
Nope.
You don't see her wandering the streets or nothing?
Nope. She goes to the backyard of the houses. Says she doesn't get caught on my camera. I don't care. It's been very quiet. I'm liking it very much. We don't get harassed anymore unless, like, you know, it decides to one day. Like, if anything, it's just a finger as he drives by.
Dude, think of Corey Feldman started all this BS years ago.
Everybody laughed at him.
Nobody would listen. Because the high players, the money makers, the gatekeepers, made it all like a joke. Like the whole, you go down that rabbit hole. You got what, Pizzagate? They laughed at it. They started saying everything was a gate. Gate this, something gate, something gate. Whatever was a bad thing, up it's something gate. So it just like took away from what they were really calling Pizzagate.
You know what's disturbing is that it's just sort of well known and nonchalant how
That's
it's
what's gonna
Charlie
happen with this shit.
Sheen
Yep.
that did the thing to Corey Haim.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I don't think it's a coincidence that when he finally went off the rails and got fired, that Ashton Kutcher took his spot,
What?
Oh, Mr. Anti-Child Trafficking.
He's
right?
probably one of the biggest ones.
And
No,
he
the
wrote
biggest
that
one
letter
is
for Danny
Keanu
Masterson.
and Tim Tebow.
Just
What?
saying, and he was around that other weird murder of the girl he was dating.
No, I'm talking about Ashton using
Oh,
being
okay.
against it while he's really in it.
Right, that was
Oh,
his ruse.
Yeah.
oh.
That means Demi knows then because she's partners in that whatever they company or whatever it is.
Uh,
So when did this stuff with Corey Haim supposedly take place?
When he did
Rudy.
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 How old was he then?
I don't know. Young.
I'll look it up.
He's all messed up. That's who Beavers are reminding me of. Corey Haim. I don't know if he's doing that kind of drugs the way Corey was doing it, but that's who right now.
There
Beavers.
you go. You want to tie poison to it. You
He
tied
was
Charlie
14.
Sheen to it. Brett was partners with Charlie Sheen in a business.
There you go. Now you got it. Now you're attached, Robbie. Robbie made the fucking tree.
I did.
He made the tree. And now I'm in it.
I
Yep.
never trusted
And you
that
too,
Brett.
Kendra. Now all of you are in it.
I ain't in nothing.
Oh, yeah. Keep denying. Deny. That's funny. We
It's
got it.
just crazy. They're going to tie everyone into this.
Yep.
Corey was 14.
Damn. I was out there then. No, I wasn't out there yet.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I was.
You're the type someone would be likely to go in the woods with and not be afraid they'd be rock clocked in the head, Flutter. Oh my gosh. That scares me. Flutter going in the woods by herself late at night. I don't like that.
Did you see that there was a bunch of orange fireballs that went across the sky in LA?
With
Oh,
that,
dude.
like,
Oh, my
solar
God.
fire. Uh-oh,
You
what?
just reminded me of something, Kendra.
What?
Zoe and I were on the highway
Hi, Francis.
coming back from Steven's house,
Yeah.
and we come over this hill, and in the sky I saw this silver ball right over top of the hill, a big silver thing. Like, I'm like, that's weird. The blimp doesn't shine back silver like that. And then all of a sudden it just went zoop, gone.
Oh,
Dude, I saw a UFO today.
you did.
Guarantee it. That thing was hovering. I thought it was the blimp at first, but I'm like, the blimp doesn't shine. It shined back. The sun was hitting it, and
That
then
was
it was gone.
that was no blimp.
I'm like, dude, that was a UFO. I'm telling you, Z, that we just saw a UFO. That was crazy. So I can now verify they are here.
All right.
They are amongst us. So wait a minute. What if it was an alien that kidnapped P. Diddy, replaced him with an exact duplicate, and was doing all this stuff to ruin his career in the future? And now it's all coming to be.
Oh my God.
I think that's plausible.
Y'all are now nuts.
No, honestly, I did see something in the sky. It was weird. I can't
Gabe saw
explain what
something
it
in the
was.
sky.
What?
Gabe saw something in the sky weeks ago. He was talking about it online, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago?
Honest to God, it freaked me out. I was like, oh my God, Z, did you see that? He's like, what? And I'm like, damn it. But I saw it clear as day. And
Z
it
did
was
not have his
probably,
eagle eyes on.
no, Z always falls asleep in the car. He puts his sunglasses down and leans back in the seat and just, he gone.
Don't you watch Transformers? They have been here forever. It's all around us.
Dude, I know they are here, but that's the first time I've honestly seen something that there's no way I can explain. I was freaked out about it.
Do you believe clones are in Hollywood?
No.
If they exist in there, yes.
That's exactly where they are.
Supposedly Biden's a clone. I don't know.
They're all clones. Apparently, everybody's been killed and I don't know, tossed to the wolves.
Olaf has a thing with Paula Dean.
I know. Olaf,
I
you got
know.
a secret obsession with Paula Dean.
Paula Dean. But we've got exciting news.
About
What's that?
Taylor Swift channel on Sirius XM begins in a few days.
she has her own channel.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Yeah, Ozzy.
Ozzy's Boneyard's been around since beginning.
Yeah, the Beatles
Bruce
have their
Springsteen
own.
has a channel.
I'm
Margaritaville's a
sorry.
channel.
I
The
couldn't listen to
Doors.
Taylor Swift all day.
Well, they don't play just their music, as you
I
know.
know, but that's yeah. I just couldn't.
I should put her concert on
Tom Petty.
for some
I'll
evening
bet.
tunes.
I'll bet she's Taylor Swift's involved.
Dude, her
She was a
papers.
youngin'. Kanye had a problem with her. I'm just saying, throwing it out there. I secretly have a thing for big buttery old women.
Just add more butter.
Yeah, I can't do Taylor Swift. Sorry.
Uh, I gotta put on the tunes. Oh, is Tori still here?
What?
Is Tori still here? Ms. Tori Jones, excuse me.
I think so. She's probably doing something just listening.
Oh.
There she is.
There she is.
Tori has nothing to do with it. Leave Tori alone, Kendra.
Okay. I was just going to show her my piece and how it looks different. And so it's cool that there's so many different kinds of the chrysocolla.
No, there's so many different types.
Robbie, did you find out if that stone that you had yesterday was actually hematite?
Yes, it is. It's blue hematite.
That was gorgeous.
It is.
Look.
I'm like,
What is that?
how?
It was my piece from the gem club, and she was opening up hers, and so I was just showing the different in the kinds of pieces.
Did you get a wolfenite?
No,
Tori, did you get wolfenite?
Oh, wow.
when I
What did
got
you
my
get?
Chris Cola, this was the Chris Cola, and then
No, what else
I
did
got
you
a
get?
whole other package. What did I get? I got
Tori, you saw my
Uh-oh,
huge piece
Carrie's still
of
here? You missed Kendra
Tori.
speak?
I got the Cobalt Raw.
Oh, okay. The pink cobalt.
Yeah, I'm showing it right now.
I don't see it.
Well, put your eyes on.
They're on. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool.
I got a really cool package today. It was totally unexpected.
Oh,
Yeah. And it was from Miss Tori Jones. She sent me a mold for making trays. Thank you, Tori.
trays.
Yeah.
What was
Trays
the
I
like
got a
other
cup.
thing I got?
for trinket
Oh,
trays.
I got some cool trinket trays from Egypt from the 1960s.
Oh, cool. That's what, how much stuff did you pick up today?
A lot.
Oh, your amethyst shelf?
Stephen and Sally gave me a bunch of
I'm
Egyptian
trying
stuff.
to. I don't know. What did I get? Oh, the bow tie thing.
Yes, it's a
Still,
large tray.
go back on. I got
I'm not sure if it's the same size as one I already have, though.
the still
I have to
bite
pull it out.
with the cobalt.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the bow tie still bite.
Yeah.
I got that with the cobalt and um
It's deep, though.
the green thing.
I'll pull it out tomorrow. I know.
Which
Oh, that's the
Okay.
oh
Gotta
God,
get it.
that
well, the
green thing
paper
is
that
I
I
gotta make
got
sure I
said that
have
it was
resin.
supposed to be red garnet.
Bye, dealer. Bye. Bye. Just left.
but you didn't have the red garnet.
But no, I
You
got
had
green. Whatever the green is.
diopside.
I got that.
Yeah, I definitely need more resin to make trays.
So our boxes are different. Okay, now go off. Off, I said off. Oh, now the light won't go off. Ugh.
Ugh.
I have to redo all my crystals, or I'm running out of room.
Dude, Steven gave me a bunch of Sally's dad stuff.
Was it crystals?
No, all old Egyptian stuff. He's got a piece, a little head that's rock that's from Egypt that from the 1960s.
Like a Beetlejuice head?
It's like an Egyptian head, yeah. And they used to sell the small pieces like that at the museums. But they
But
started in the 70s to do reproductions.
oh,
But in the 60s, they used to sell actual pieces. So I got one of those. I got a bunch of little vases things that are copper.
because you
That
needed
are,
more crap in your office.
oh, dude. Well, Sally and Steven have this joke that I swear Robbie was Egyptian in a past life. because Egyptian stuff is like my favorite. But it's hard to find good Egyptian pieces because you can't get the real stuff anymore.
Wow. I don't know that we need any.
Why wouldn't we?
Same reason that we need it, I guess. I don't know.
Uh, I got some cool tapestries that are framed. And then some other cool statues.
Oof.
I got this one Egyptian god, the bird thing, the hawk, and it's not malachite, but it's a green stone like that.
I have too many freaking devices now.
Throwing away.
I got too many devices now, she says.
Yep.
Oh, there's the bunny. How long do those things have to cook?
What are you cooking, buddy?
For 15 minutes.
So in a little bit, it's 15 minutes. Is that your final answer?
Yes, dear. That's the final answer.
That's not a real answer. It's just a dumb answer.
You don't want to do it. No, you don't have to cook them.
Mm,
You can
mm.
microwave them if you want. I mean,
Oh, those things you're talking about. That's fine. I don't care.
Gators.
Just want the other one done.
Gators have started breeding.
Okay. I
Now's when
found you, bunny. Oh,
oh,
bun. Don't thump me. Where are you going? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You ran right by the treats, dummy. Come here. Come here.
it's
What are
because
you
you
doing?
told him you were going to get them.
I know. He goes and hides in the corner under the nightstand where he's not allowed.
Do your bunnies ever chew up cords and stuff?
Oh God, yes. They love the cords. I've got the plastic tubing on all the exposed cords. Cords are like hidden and taped up. She actually got shocked once, and we're surprised she lived because she was under the dresser with the TVs on, and the like box and stuff is down there. And I was laying in bed watching the TV, and all of a sudden, this bright light from underneath the dresser, and you heard the zap, and she jumped up and went running. I'm like, oh, she got shocked.
That's, yeah. A lot of people lose them.
Lose the bunnies to shock.
Yeah, because they'll bite into cords and get electrocuted.
Yeah. I don't know if bunnies have 9 lives like cats, but I think she does.
Ugh.
she did that bunny scream that's awful when she first
Oh,
saw a dog.
did she really?
Yeah, and my mom had a little multi-poo, and we were downstairs, and she saw her, and I'd never heard it before, and it was horrendous.
It sounds
And
like a child screaming bloody murder.
yeah, I ran, I grabbed
Really?
her, and I held her,
Yeah.
and she like her one eye was bulging out of her head. And then she saw the dog the second time, and she did it again. And then she tried to squeeze through the bars of her cage, and it was like too tight. And I'm screaming, no! And like it was a big mess. But
Um,
now she sees dogs and she just thumps and turns away.
oh boy.
But those first two times, man, whew.
I've
She
never
flipped
heard
it.
a rabbit scream.
It's
Oh my.
awful.
Oh man.
I put the
So
millet on the
what
floor.
do you think's gonna happen now that did anybody else go live tonight after Emma?
What?
I'm just
I don't know.
wondering what's Barb gonna say now that her son and her
It's
grandchild has
all
been on.
lies.
It's what?
It's all lies.
She hasn't gone live yet?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't stalk her.
Obviously, I don't either. I don't know. I'm always told psychos online or something.
Yeah.
I find that is so funny that freaking
I'm always told the
There's
moo
a
is talking about
video
you.
that says working and sharing that was posted 3 hours ago, and it's about 2 hours long.
oh boy, she's had shit to say on. I don't want to. Oh, keep it shut. Keep your mouth shut, Cat Williams. Sue Jay-Z.
What?
I don't know. I'm looking at these. What's in my feed? Mike Tyson exposes Diddy for what really happened at his crazy ...
What feed do you have?
YouTube feed.
Oh,
O.J. Simpson's lawyer reacts to P. Diddy's disturbing trafficking claims. Yeah, Jaguar Wright explains Lil' Kim evolution and sex trafficking. The Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Blue Cantrell affair. And it's Oprah on the cover. Jaguar Wright alleges Rick Ross is owned by God's goodness? What?
Huh?
Yeah. There's a ton of people coming out with. There it is, Kendra Ashton and Diddy. Now see, now they're calling him Diddygate. Why Diddygate has Ashton Kutcher nervous.
There it comes, Kendra.
Tokyo Tony says Cassie stayed with Diddy too long. Kevin Hart took the $50 million Cat Williams turned down.
Stevie J is getting into it.
Who's Stevie J?
I don't know, but I saw his name pop up a couple times too. Lil Wayne was trying to tell us something a long time ago. Diddy arrested at TJ Jake's party. TMZ released him. What? Hold up.
Is that
Kendra,
an old?
it's posted an hour ago.
P. Diddy's arrested?
It says breaking news, P. Diddy captured for Justin Bieber. I don't know if this is real. It's a video, but it says it was posted an hour ago. You want to check?
No.
Yeah, you want to check TMZ. I think this is clickbait.
I'm on TMZ. It ain't real.
Mary J. Blige panics after Diddy snitches to FBI. He's lying. Uh,
There's a lot of nervous people in the world.
all right, everybody's like, wow. Evidence against Diddy is a sex tape. Diddy facing more serious charges after feds find guns and secret tapes. Underground tunnels. Oh God! Breaking news: the attack on Baltimore Bridge cover-up. FBI targets Americans.
Did you see there was a massive earthquake in Taiwan?
Yeah, 7 point something.
4.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So Vontae Davis was found in his gym dead.
Who's that? Oh, that's the football
That's
player?
the football.
He used to play for the Dolphins.
Used to play for the Giants.
He also played for the Dolphins. He was only like 35 or something, right?
38 or something like that, yeah. Something like that, 30 something.
She missed her children's schedule. She missed her scheduled stream one day, and she was on the news. Her name is Jamie Kimbrough. She's still around too, just doesn't stream. Wait a minute, who was that? Scroll up.
He played for the Dolphins, the Colts, and the Bills.
Oh, okay. Hoarding bunnies?
What?
Well, I was reading what Olaf said. I need to get my wireless mouse so that way I can click on everybody's comments. You can see them. Oprah gave Epstein a kiss on the cheek. She definitely is in it. And rock. Well, she's in something because she like praised that John of God dude that was the pedophile. I never liked Oprah.
Yeah, Oprah was hanging out with the bishop or whatever they call him
John of God.
in Brazil that got arrested for all the child.
Yeah, John of God or something like that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it didn't look like the thing was going up.
It's John of God.
Yeah, I think something like John something.
They called him the bishop or something.
Kendra knows his name.
Kendra, what's his name?
Yeah, that's what they called him, John of God.
John of God.
Mike Tyson says Jake Paul is going to be greatly mistaken.
It's all hype.
On Fox News.
Oh, that must make it real.
Just saying.
No one's gonna win that fight.
Diddy victim speaks, offers bullets as proof. That's the woman that got shot in the face.
DC was lit last night. Nicki Minaj, Gag City, Barb Madness in full effect.
Barb Magnus.
That's what 50 Cent's saying.
Whew. 50 Cent is saying Barb Madness is in full effect.
Yep. Let's see if he's
How does
talking
he
about
know? How does he know Barb?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh, that's it. Barb is part of the P. Diddy. Remember I called her Puff Moo last night? Puff Moo?
Yeah.
She's part of it. Diddy's son Christian Combs is now facing his own troubles. Oh boy. This is just ongoing. Do a segment reading the headlines. Barb runs the game. I still can't believe she accused her son of that last night. And that I missed it because we were signing off when she was ending. So we were talking more. So I didn't even hear that she accused him of that. That's a hell of an accusation. That's so messed up. Bless you. Are you going live tomorrow, Robbie?
Probably. While I'm packing some boxes.
Oh boy.
Mm.
Kourtney Kardashian is linked to P. Diddy's eldest son. They were dating once.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, there it is.
Yeah, see, that's another one. There ain't no way she knows about pedophilia. There ain't no way. Mm-mm.
That's why they broke up, because she knew about it. She learned about it.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe. Kenji, you writing this down on paper or you got poster board or something?
I need like a wall to just paint it with chalk or something.
You really do, Kendra. You should paint a
That
wall.
thing is just going to be ongoing forever. I mean, don't even bother.
Well, Kim Porter is the mom of that one that dated the Kourtney Kardashian.
Which one dated her? Albie Shore's kid?
Yeah, Quincy.
Albie Shore started talking too. Barb runs the game with yarn connecting everyone. I can't believe Flutter's gone. She left us.
Where'd Flutter go?
She just left.
What?
No. We'll upload later. You guys even said Rabbit Rabbit. Why in StreamYard? I read the comments from bottom to top. Like, I don't start at the top and go down. I read from bottom going up. Don't know why.
I don't know. I do that too.
Drama.
Drama.
Yeah.
It's just everywhere.
Oh, P. Diddy set up French Montana with Chloe.
What?
That's what it says.
He sold Chloe to French Montana?
Probably.
We knew Frenchie was in it.
Yeah, they were showing a bunch of pictures of him in French. So, was DJ Khalid?
Really?
Yeah. Those are recent photos. So, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You can't think everybody knew, you know?
No, you really can't.
It's too many people. And it's not that they didn't know. I'm sure they all heard because that rumor mill's been going around. But if they don't know for a fact because
Why
they
did
haven't seen
Chloe
it.
buy Diddy a Cadillac Escalade?
Whoa. What?
I don't know.
Yeah, she gave him a present of a vehicle.
No. Was it a peace offering? Please don't kill me.
Possibly.
I guess it was.
I know too much. Please don't kill me. I will never say anything. Here, I bought you an Escalade.
There's an Instagram post from a couple years back that Chloe said to Kim. I don't understand what it means, but she says, "Sorry, Kim, this isn't about you." And so you got the Diddy crop happy birthday?
Oh.
Did he crop? What?
She got the Diddy bang.
I don't know.
She had the Diddy train. It's all coming out, Lisa.
I know.
We need Sloan Bella on this.
I haven't watched it. I want to see what she's saying now, though. These people are crazy. I can love me better. Song stuck in my head. Oh my goodness. I'm just like checking headlines out right now. So, what's everybody's plan for the week? Do we know? Do we know? We have any idea?
No.
All I know is I'm getting my truck fixed. And I don't know if I'm getting new crystals. I don't know if an order is going to arrive this week or not. But if it doesn't arrive by Thursday, then hopefully over the weekend, or maybe I'll just wait. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see. I gotta clean up my mess here. My garage is a mess.
Sure, Terry, sing away, buddy.
Yeah. I can buy myself flowers. Darling in the sand. Talk to myself. Mom, getting late, guys. It's 1:07.
I'm looking up this.
What you singing, Terry? I love Kendra's feet down, down, down. I love Kendra's feet down, down,
Is that
down.
what he's singing? Really?
I think so. Didn't you hear
Probably.
him? Kendra's feet on the beach. There's nothing better. I
Oh my
like a peek
God.
from the wrapped in sweater.
Oh my
Sounds
Someday
familiar.
soon
goodness.
I'll make them mine. Then I'll have Kendra's feet all the time.
What song is that?
I love candy.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Well, don't give it a bounce like a wow wow.
No, it's Bow Wow Wow that sings it. We used to sing that song about my friend Kenny when we were younger. I want Kenny.
Was Kenny owned by P. Diddy?
No, he was not.
He was owned by Tony Danza.
What?
Cool, just as bad.
What? Where the hell did you get Tony Danza out of that?
Look at him.
What do you mean, look at him? What?
He looks like Tony Danza.
Kenny look like Tony Danza?
Yeah.
Hold up. I have no. Oh my god, that is such an insult. Wait a minute. Where I don't even. You're lucky I'm on a new laptop and don't have pictures on here. Oh my god, the drug addict is going by slowly and staring at me in the garage.
I would yell out, "Do you have any of the shit Diddy had?"
No,
Do
I
it.
don't want to look like I'm. No, I would never want to appear that I would even want something from him. No. Even though it would be a joke. No.
No, don't.
Kenny looks
invite.
nothing like Tony Danza. Nothing like Tony Danza. What's wrong with you?
Look at young Tony Danza.
He looks nothing like Kenny.
Okay.
Crazy. I think Kenny would have been so insulted by hearing that. Oh my god. Kenny turned out to be well, he was in WWE. My god,
Was
man.
he?
Yeah, he was his bigger when we were younger, he loved wrestling and he loves Jimmy Superfly Snuka. And he ended up wrestling him in the ring in WWE before
Did he?
before like his whole downfall.
Yeah.
Snuka's downfall. And so it was like that was pretty cool that he actually got to do that. But he ended up portraying Sting when Sting left. Like, there were certain like parties and things like that Sting was supposed to do, and Kenny ended up going and dressing like him and playing Sting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Kenny works out and he trains some of the wrestlers. Like, oh my god, what's the one that was from Long Island? I forget. There's like 3 of them that are still on there that he still trains. Kenny's a good-looking guy. He's huge. He's built. He was like Mr. Long Island, Mr. This, Mr. That. I mean, he's huge. Total bodybuilder. Trainer to this day. I mean, but he was big and cut and working out from like when we were 12. I have pictures of him in my room posing and showing his muscles. And I'll never forget. I used to you could like literally knock on his chest. It was hard as rock. I was like,
How many times did you
so
knock
gross.
on his chest, Lisa?
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. He'd be like, Lisa, come on, feel. And I'm like, that's gross, Kenny. It's gross. And he would laugh. I'm like, it's nasty. Not supposed to be able to knock on someone's chest, okay?
Mm-hmm. You
I
sure
dated
that's all
his
you were
brother.
knocking?
No, I hung out with his brother, not him, but they are twins. Yeah. Yep. But I don't have any pictures on this laptop, so I can't show you the difference between Kenny and Tony Danza. Oh my god. Kendra needs glasses.
Kendra has glasses.
She needs to be wearing them, or she should have been wearing them when she last saw Kenny, because I don't know where she gets Tony Danza from. That's like an insult. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go and eat my dinner.
You're like Miss Negative Nelly.
You are. What's up with that?
I don't know.
I want to eat my dinner.
What are you eating, Miss? I don't eat anything.
Chicken and
Organic
cauliflower.
vegetables. You're
What are you
eating
eating?
a poor chicken?
Chicken and cauliflower.
That poor chicken.
It almost sounds like she's become vegetarian. She doesn't eat anything.
All she eats is chicken.
I know my eating is difficult
What
for
about
most
turkey?
people.
Do you eat turkey?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just won't eat cow
Our deer,
or deer or pigs.
our rabbit, our squirrel.
Well,
We
how can
already
you expect
listed
her
the
to eat a
two that I eat.
how can you expect her to eat rabbit, dude? I wouldn't eat rabbit, and I can't even think of eating deer, but I know everybody loves it and stuff. But yeah. Uh.
Gotta eat it all.
And if I lived on a farm where I had cows, chickens, uh, I wouldn't be able to eat them. I just wouldn't. If I had chickens, I would not be able to eat chicken anymore.
Terry eats cat.
Kendra, you need to get to Florida and see me, darn it, from Tori. Yeah, Kendra, you need to come to Florida to see Tori.
I know.
Tori's gonna make you some venison, and she'll tell you it's chicken.
Tori, guess what Gabe found in the very back of the fridge and ate it
Etouffee or
yesterday?
jambalaya.
Yeah, and we didn't know which one it was. He goes, I guess we're gonna have to cook it and find out. But as soon as he put it in, he's like, "Oh, it's mine." I'm like,
Z, can you find this
I
one?
don't know. I'm like, how did you find that? It was buried. I don't know how it got buried back there, but it did. So there was a lot left over. How about bear? No, I
What
can't
it
eat
is?
bear. Rabbit tastes like
It
chicken,
was
so
in
does
the
squirrel.
book
See,
somewhere. I can't find it.
but if I had chickens, to get my eggs and stuff like that or
You have
whatever,
what?
I couldn't eat. I don't think I could. I don't think I could eat chicken anymore.
Why?
If I had chickens, I wouldn't be able to eat chicken.
God, you guys are like.
I wouldn't be able to. I'm sorry.
Why? You have chickens that produce eggs, and then you have chickens that you eat. But what's
No,
weird is
no, no.
Kendra will eat chicken, but she won't eat eggs.
Right.
Why won't
How's
you eat
that make
eggs?
sense?
Eggs are not even the same thing as eating chicken meat.
I'm just wondering why you won't eat eggs.
They're disgusting.
Even like scrambled or something?
Oh,
That's worse?
yeah. And mayonnaise I'm allergic to.
How about
And
over medium?
I love mayonnaise.
sunny side up, scrambled, omeleted, mediumed, upside down.
Did you ever eat them?
No, it's even in my baby book. My mom wrote it down about me throwing the eggs around and yucking on them. And
Now I'm
then
real
didn't eat
confused
the
because then I
meat
don't
out
know
of the
what the
baby
hell
food
Kendra
jar
ate at
either.
my house now.
We never had eggs. I always had cereal or bagels. What are you kidding?
Besides cereal, bagels, and pizza, what the hell else did you eat at my house?
Mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, spaghetti. You know,
Kendra, what's in
That's why
spaghetti
Kendra don't
sauce?
eat anything else.
what's in what?
Spaghetti sauce.
Well, it depends on
Tomatoes?
who made it.
There's no beef?
Not all the time.
No. There's sauce and then there's gravy.
Oh God. Here we go.
Kendra?
They both don't have to have the meat in it. Now, if you make meatballs and sausage and you put that in your sauce to like cook it, I don't care. That's
Right.
fine.
She just doesn't want the meatballs or the sausage.
Well, the meatballs are made of ground sirloin. I'll eat
Turn on
them.
that light, Z. Z.
So you'll eat ground sirloin.
Yeah.
You're weird. What do you put in the banana bread if you don't like eggs?
Well, cooking the egg inside of like a cake or something else is different. It doesn't taste like egg.
Kim says gravy is brown, sauce is red.
But
I agree.
I agree too because in my house, sauce was red. There wasn't sauce wasn't called gravy in my house. Hey, Evil Jeff. We
the
got to start doing Twitch more, like getting involved in the Twitch thing. We kind of slowed it down to like almost non-existent.
Hey, Lisa, that really pretty blue stone
Yeah,
is blue aragonite.
blue aragonite. Thank you. That I would have known if I remembered it. I did not think it was hematite. But I like aragonite. You have a piece of raw aragonite, remember?
What?
You got a piece of raw aragonite. It had that
Where?
blue on it, and then the rest is you got it from a while ago.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
I have a big, huge chunk. I have a big, huge chunk of chrysocolla with malachite in it.
No, because I got it for you.
Where?
The baby blue. It was a while ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know where it's
sauce
at.
gravy is gravy, just not the same. I've
Yeah,
never
I do.
called sauce Italian sauce. Never called it gravy. White too. Now white can be gravy or it can be sauce, like Alfredo sauce, or like sausage gravy for the biscuits and stuff. We make that all the time. Gabe likes biscuits and gravy. I can mama say flour. I make a kickin' red sauce.
somewhere down there in a cup.
A kickin' red sauce.
Yeah, my Italian sauce is awesome, and my meatballs rock.
Kendra won't eat them.
Yes, she will. She'll eat my meatballs.
She said nope.
Yes, she will.
How
She's
you
not
make
eating.
them?
My mother taught me how to make them. She'll eat them.
But how do
She
you make
won't
them?
eat.
Same way my mother did.
Kendra won't eat it.
She never asked my mother how she made them. She'll eat my meatballs. And she'd eat my lasagna too.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
No, because there's
You
meat
would.
in it.
Yeah, you would. You ate my mom's. I make it the same way my mother made it.
I didn't eat it.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Never did.
Yes, you
Kendra
did.
never had a bite.
How do you know?
She fed it to the dog.
There was no dog.
Go.
Nice try, Robbie. Actually, there was later on, but I would love a New York bagel with tuna salad, man. I need to get a deli on Long Island to send me some tuna salad overnight or something. I really need it. I make my lasagna with the meat from my meatballs and sausage. I make both. Who's coming down to Florida from Long Island?
Huh?
I wanted to know who's coming down to Florida from Long Island. I'll pay them money to go get me my tuna salad.
Dude, you got a great place in the Villages that has tuna salad.
Which place?
It's up there in Spanish Springs.
I was just there. Where is it? What is it?
Tuna. It's right next to the sushi place.
Is it a bagel shop?
No, it's a chicken salad and tuna salad.
That's all they serve?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, now I'm gonna have
Weird
to go
store.
there and try it.
Oh, I think it's actually chicken salad. Sorry, I think it's Now that I'm
I
thinking
like.
about it.
I do like chicken salad, but there's something about the tuna salad in New York that we used to get at the bagel store. I freaking love it.
Dude, I love the bagels with cream cheese and lox that I used to get in New York.
Uh,
You know, there's a bagel shop in LA and they ship the water from New York to make the bagels.
From New York? Yeah. There's a pizza place here that ships the water from New York
what?
in
New
the
York pizza?
villages.
New York pizza? New York
What
pizza?
place?
New York pizza does.
That's why. Yeah, they taste like it's from New York.
What an original name.
Yeah, it's called N. It's New York pizza. It's
Yeah.
NYPD.
Yep.
And they have Zeppelis. And their Zeppelis taste like they're from New York.
Do they
I
have calzones?
I haven't had a calzone yet. But you know what? There's a place right here in the villages by me. And we ordered a calzone and it was stuffed with like a whole bunch of shit. I'm like, why? Where's the ricotta cheese? Where's ricotta? There's no ricotta here. What the hell's going on? It was stuffed with everything. I'm like, this is a freaking stromboli shaped to be a calzone.
I hate
This
when they do that.
this
Yeah.
is not a freaking
Still with
calzone.
a lot of stuff.
What the hell's wrong with you? So I'm like, I'm gonna make my original. So I make really good Zeppeli that taste like they're from New York. So I'm gonna try my my dough and see if I can make bagels with that, or even a calzone. I want to see.
Two
And
different doings.
I
if it
know
works, it works.
Steven's moving to Italy.
What?
What?
My brother's gonna move to Italy
When?
This?
when his kids graduate and go to college.
Oh,
For the
wow.
food?
No, he just likes it over there. There's not all this BS there is in the world.
You know, I don't have any desire to go there. And I don't know why.
He said it's so people don't even bother with the bull.
I just think I'm gonna feel cramped because I'm not big on like old historical buildings and stuff. And when
Well,
you
he wants to move to the mountains, like in there.
Northern Italy?
like, I went on Google Earth and I like searched where my family's from, and I don't even think I can get through the doorway of their house.
Yeah.
Like their doors are like so short, so like thin, and like their hallways are like you'd have to walk sideways or something. They're so small. I'm like, what? I don't know how my grandfather and them would have done it.
What's he?
Like Italian people are small, short. Sprinkle? What's Sprinkle? Keep your wallet in the front pocket. Pickpockets are one of the big crimes there. I don't know. I just don't have a desire to go there. I think I'd feel like cramped. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I mean, I would like to go to check it out, like Body, or maybe even Northern Italy. I don't know.
Oh, please. You're
I
not
was just,
leaving the
I was just
continental
surprised.
48.
I was just surprised that it was so like small like that. You know? Hey Diana, we lost Robbie.
You want to go to Mexico?
No. I don't really have an interest to go to anywhere really anymore.
You want to go see the backs before they become wetbacks?
The what?
God.
What did she say? What did he say?
I said you don't want to see the backs before they become wetbacks.
No, no. I don't have a desire to go anywhere really.
Just kidding.
I'm kidding. The only place I would have liked to have gone would have been Hawaii because my mother was supposed to go. I would go there
When
with
the
her.
Kardashians go to jail, or Diddy or Kanye or somebody, I need one of their planes so that I can just bebop around a few of those European countries to just see the one thing in it I want to see, and then I can leave.
The tulips?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to go. If it was like that, if I had the money to do something like that, but I'm like, all right, cool, let's go to Italy. That way, like, we can go here. If we don't like it, we'll go wherever. You know, like Gabe wants to go to Switzerland. He wants to. He
Like,
wants
I
to go to
wanted to
Ireland.
go to see the tulips in
Tiptoe through the
Holland,
tulips.
as I call it.
Mm,
But then I wanted to go see like two things in Scotland. Scotland would require an overnight. Ireland, I just need to go there, see a leprechaun, and I'm good.
okay.
Greece, I could fly over.
Now Greece, I might like to go to, but I still think it'll be the same issue with like Italy though. There's
I
some
could skip
beautiful places to
Spain.
see. Yeah, I don't need to go to Spain.
I'm not into Spain or Portugal.
Yeah, mm-mm.
I would like to go to France
I'd like to go to Australia.
and see everybody's underpants. Oh, Australia, I've always wanted to go. Then as an adult, I learned about the giant size of the fucking bugs and spiders and shit that just crawl into their house, and I'm good. I don't need to go anymore.
I don't know why that just reminded me of Barb saying that she got rats crawling all over her in her sleep.
Oh, she's a nut.
Can you imagine that? Like, why would you even say that? Just like, she needs to learn from you know,
Rats don't just no seriously.
I know, that's why she's dumb.
she needs to learn from Teresa. She has to know how to create her imagery better.
Oh God, her. Please.
You know, like you don't do that. You just don't. Are you sure there were rats or with just really large roaches? I don't know. Just had both, you know. Admitting that
Yeah,
your
like
house is
there's
so
something
nasty. Yeah,
wrong.
that's what I'm saying. Like admitting that your house is so nasty that you have like, come on now. If my house was infested with rats so bad that when you was sitting down on a couch or something, like they were all over you, I would not be sleeping there.
I know.
I'd be in the car. I would not be in the house having that shit crawl all over me. I don't care what you say.
What are
Ted
you
in the
babbling
backyard,
about?
whatever it is. Barb's rats crawling
All
all
right,
over in her house.
guys, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, it's getting late. It's 1:30.
I can't hear them.
I want
Hello,
to go to
hello.
Poland.
I hear you, Rami.
Hey there. All right.
Hey,
Good night, everybody. God bless. Prayers to everyone who needs them,
good night.
Good
and
night.
We're
have
gonna
a
go
safe,
too.
wonderful evening.
We'll see you tomorrow when you're live.
What?
We'll
I
see you
need to make a
tomorrow when you're live.
collage of all my
Yeah,
countries I'm going to visit.
yeah.
But
Just
we're
so
gonna
you,
get going too, guys. So thank you all so much for hanging out tomorrow.
just
Robbie's
just so
live.
you, just so you know, I was
What?
just informed that she's saying those weren't even her kids.
What?
Are
Barbara's
you
saying that.
kidding?
No.
She's claiming they're not her children and grandson.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I'll tell you in a minute. And on that note, good night from the land of Oz, all.
That's right. We'll be back here Thursday between 9:30 and 10 p.m. Have a great 2 days, guys. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow on Get
Somebody,
Swamped.
somebody
What?
better tell her that swimming in denial is very dangerous. It's filled with man-eating crocodiles.
Crocamigators. It's the new word here. Crocamigators.
Good night,
Uh,
everybody.
so it wasn't just all.
Ugh.
It's all lies. Now it's like
Good
they're
night.
not my kids. Oh my God. Jeez, what else is new? what is going to happen next. Who the hell knows? Have a great night, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.